woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.
And what a week of thotties it has been, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on the thought shit. Hands on the thought shit. You heard? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out of everybody's way. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I'm your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. I bought some expensive candy this week. And it wasn't even good.
When?
The other day while I was at the gas station, I had a couple extra dollars.
Oh, okay.
I bought the Peachios, but the actual Peachios, not like the Kmart brand or Circle K brand.
At the gas station.
You know what I mean?
Super classy.
I'm a little slut for Peachios. All right, now let's do it correctly. Sitting to my left, we have. Okay, I found it. We have the beautiful, the illustrious, the baby mama who brings the drama and hopes to one day be a Cuban cocaine lord. We have Miss Nikki P.
Hello.
Let me turn you. There you go. And then sitting all the way to my left, we have the Shade King of New Orleans, the soft life himself, the harbor of white hate. We have the Vitamin Q. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit. How was that?
That was great.
That was great?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you could use that for the intro of your podcast whenever it comes around.
Yeah.
The Vitamin Q.
Whenever I get around to it.
Yeah.
Whenever it happens, someday. I love the idea that you just come here to let it out. I'm okay with that.
Literally.
Whenever you're just like, hey, I need a weekend event.
Yeah.
Come on down.
I've got places. I've got platforms. You know?
I'm glad this is one of them.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. So, how was everybody's week?
Long
and hot.
So,
and hot.
I can say, from my perspective, you ever have a job where, Q, I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
Do you or any of y'all ever have a job where literally the job description is being nice to the customers?
Yes.
No matter what.
Every
Yes.
job ever.
And now you can't snap at them.
Ever.
So now I'm walking around complaining about this person to other coworkers, but
Yes.
it's like holding in a burp.
It is.
I can't let it out at you.
It's never gonna be the satisfaction you need.
Yeah.
You can vent as long as you want, and you can't get back to that person.
I wanted to come to you
Yeah.
and let you know I'll slap the Sonic rings out of your ass if I have to.
Well, I'll tell you this. I used to write their name down.
Look what you did.
I mean, because eventually I'm gonna lose a job like that.
Someday.
Someday. So I write their name down, and once I leave the job, then I go find their
Come
ass
and
on
beat your
social
ass.
media. I'm like, you thought you were real cute, huh, bitch?
Remember me?
I know you remember.
Oh, man. But yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
And then I had to talk to one of my supervisors about something. And she was like, well, I'm kind of busy today. She's like, can we make time for tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, we'll make time. We'll have a meeting on Thursday. And I was like, today's Thursday. And she was like, today's Wednesday, silly goose. And I was like, no. Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
And she was, and like, I guess she thought I was just being me. And she was like, you're crazy. And like walked away. And then I pulled my phone out and I was like, wait a minute. Motherfucker, it's Wednesday. So somebody added another day this week and just, you can't tell me otherwise.
I'm going to be honest with you. Tuesday felt like I experienced 2 days in one.
Yeah.
I was like, so around Wednesday, I was like, oh, it's got to be Thursday. There's no way. Like Tuesday, I was like, oh, it's got to be Thursday.
Right.
I was like, not even Wednesday. It's got to be Thursday.
Okay.
There's no way that it's just Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been like that. We're in the drug this summer. This has probably been the hottest summer I've ever experienced in Louisiana.
disrespectful.
It's been disrespectfully hot.
Like slaps you in your mouth every time
Like,
you walk outside.
what do you do in this?
There's nothing you can do.
You know?
I saw somebody bitching on Reddit the other day. Like,
That's all I want to do.
is somebody like, how are y'all surviving? Like, I'm a Uber driver in the city, and like nobody's out at the bars, nobody's doing it because it's fucking hot, sir.
It's hot.
What are we gonna do out there?
The only thing I want to do is complain about the heat.
That's it. But
That's my favorite.
if you complain about the heat 3 times in a row, somebody that works outside comes out of the sky and then yells at you that you don't know what real heat is.
Oh, you don't know what real heat is. And then I have to listen to their suffering. And
and I don't care.
But I used to not listen to their suffering. Now I'm like, you know what? Tell me all about it, because that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
And you need
in a weird way, I want to know how your life is worse than mine.
Please.
It'll make me feel better.
It'll
I
definitely
only
make me
experience
feel
the
better.
heat walking to a building from my car.
Period.
From my car to a building.
Now I can walk away feeling a little privileged.
You
Like,
know?
at least I get to work
Nose
in the air
in the
conditioning.
I have one of those real jobs.
Shut up.
Oh shit. Well, your week was trash as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you said the thing about the Thursday, because my front, like the, what's she called, secretary?
Yeah.
Every Thursday we'll go and get donuts for the office, but we had our like senior executive vice president come in on Wednesday, and so they got donuts on Wednesday, and every single person was thrown off. They're like, this is throwing off the whole week. We get donuts on Thursday, not Wednesday. Like, what are you doing? So then someone else, a random coworker, brought donuts in on Thursday morning too, because they were like, we can't have Thursday without donuts. It's just, it makes everyone feel weird.
Yeah.
So then we got donuts 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely made the week, made Wednesday feel like a Thursday.
Trash,
Because of some
right?
fucking donuts.
Because of some fucking donuts.
And my Thursday, I woke up with my car battery not starting.
Oof.
The funny
Is that not a blessing in disguise? Like, now I'm not going to work.
Oh no, no! The hell it wasn't a blessing in disguise. Because when I'm calling my manager, she's like, "Oh, I can come get you.
Oh, don't you hate them motherfuckers?
Oh my God.
Come get me."
No.
I
You
will
don't,
deal with this.
you don't understand. This was what I needed to have a day off.
Yeah. So I'm not coming in. But the funniest thing is when they sent the tow truck driver, and I'm like, "Hey, we're going up to Jeep, And he's putting it on, and I was like, "It's a little hot out here, I'm waiting for you, ring the doorbell, ring the doorbell when you're ready, And then I'm just sitting there, and I just hear a big truck taking off. I was like, I know that's got to be the garbage truck. That's got to be the garbage truck. So I go outside, and this one, he is halfway down the street. I am running there behind him, like, motherfucker.
Where are you going?
Literally, I'm running, and my neighbor, because he's like, Q, you trying to catch him? I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like, he's got my car. And I'm like, so they're going to, so we jump into his car and chase behind him. This must have been the fastest driving tow truck.
Oh,
There's
my
only
God.
2 ways out of our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find him in either one. And we're like peeling it.
Oh,
in
my
a
God.
Nissan Rogue. He's gone. But here's the weird thing. So we go straight to Jeep, and his ass didn't show up for another 15 minutes. So I'm like, dude, you took off with my car, and you were my ride. So I'm going straight to work from this.
Oh, my God.
So, but on the way there, I was even like calling the police. Somebody stole my car.
I bet you did call the police, too.
But that's so weird that he would take that long. Like, it's almost like he took off purposefully so he could go check your car out before he arrived
or do
there.
something. Like, I don't
Something
trust
fishy.
him.
Yeah.
It was like
that
you knew
sounds
I was,
fishy.
like I had my bag outside. So you knew I was going out there with you. So people are acting, but I'll blame it on the heat.
Yeah.
People are not okay. And I understand.
Oh, he was cussing the whole time he was loading your fucking car up, and it was just like, fuck, I gotta go.
I called his dispatcher. I was like, your motherfucker just took off with my car. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm sure he ain't mean to.
He ain't mean to. He just got back in the cab, cussed, put it in drive. The fuck?
Oh, it was hilarious.
God damn it.
So, yeah, that was my week.
All right, so
Sounds
yeah, you had a
fabulous,
worse week than me.
Thank you for sharing, because now
I feel
nose
better.
in the air.
All right. Well, let's see if we have any.
Top fans. Here's all the people that like
Crank
our
that bitch
shit.
up.
It's top fans. Cause if you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully. All right, so for 2 years, we have Mr. Jess and Different and Mr. Larry Frederick.
Oh,
The
wow.
dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs. All right, and then for 1 year, we have Mr. Matthew Lazara. I love just being able to say these names. It's so much fun.
Like, you should really do them all in that Italian.
Should do it just- and then for 10 months, Mr. Daniel Ford II, straight man, Mr. Kenneth Harvey Jr., and Mr. Matt Tranchina, you bitch. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, and then for 6 months, we have Mr. Joshua Payne. You only get a few. And then for 5 months, we have Mr. Keaton Goldchuck. And then for 2 months, Mr. Brett fucking Broad. I hope that's really how you pronounce his last name. Braud?
Well, look, I mean, how do you become a top fan? Because I know I've got some people that are active listeners now.
So the top fan spot is really just Facebook
Okay.
engagement.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like, if you share, like, comment, do all of that shit.
So you're doing the top fans from like your Facebook page?
Just
like,
from the Facebook
page. When they say, oh, top fans.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah. If you have a top fan badge on the Hangover podcast page, we mentioned you here. I've been thinking of ways to integrate more people into it, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay, we'll do that.
But anyway, let's see. And we also have, I guess I'll have to do this myself. We also have voicemails. No, voicemails.
Do you have any voicemails?
We do. We actually have a couple.
Okay.
Let's see.
I love hearing your.
Aren't they fun?
They just rant about nothing.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun listening to people rant about nothing. Okay, so we have 3, and it looks like they're all from the same person.
I'm shocked.
Shooketh.
I'm
I
shook.
know the voice that's about to come over.
Oh, the God himself. Here we go.
So we're gonna start this week with me telling Scott that fuck, I hate to do this, bro. You were right. Turns out that Youngbloods is not actually a one-hit wonder. In fact, the song I was quoting was actually from the second album. Not to mention the classics, '85 South, UA, the UA remix with Weezy. Shout out to Weezy. So yeah, fuck you.
So I want to interject real quick because, yeah, fuck you. You're not gonna play with the Youngbloods. Like there was a time where they were
Huge.
huge. Okay.
No, they were. Well, I was in Atlanta at the time.
Oh fuck.
You know, and they were actually friends with like my neighbor down the hall.
And I knew that they were great because when people would say Sean Paul, you'd be like, which one?
Yeah.
Because
exactly. As a matter of fact, he's the original Sean Paul. The other one came along. It was like we knew him before. When they started saying Sean Paul, I was like, oh, Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
I was like, did they break up or something? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what pissed me off, what was the other dude's name? I don't remember.
I forget it.
Yeah.
So.
But the problem, everybody loved Sean Paul.
Yeah.
The other dude was actually more lyrical.
Yeah, he was.
And I enjoyed both of them very much, and I'm very sad that you don't hear from them no more. What's your favorite Youngblood song, Nikki?
How do you spell that?
Young, BLOODZ.
Yeah.
Youngblood, Sean Paul.
I got that thing. Nah, man. They used to.
Oh, shit.
Boom, boom, okay. Boom, boom, boom,
Presidential
boom.
shit.
Oh, gosh. Presidential was just.
Oh,
And then-
with the Z at the end?
Yes. And then when I was a kid, I got way too buck to damn.
Look.
You don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey.
I'll go with that one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Presidential was my favorite. Though.
Presidential is definitely up there. Like, it's literally damn Presidential 1.5. Yeah.
That puts me like all of that Atlanta music at the time, all of that was coming. I was so blessed to be like it was really and like they had their own scene. A lot of it didn't make it nationally, but you know, in Atlanta you didn't feel like you even had to because as long as the whole city was bumping it, that's what's up.
And that Everybody Know Me album, dope. But anyway, moving on.
Oh, wasn't there a rest of the voicemail? Okay.
Go ahead. A lot left.
Lizzo can absolutely get fucked, Joe. You tripping? I know you don't fuck the fat girl until you drink a lot. So
Joe's not here today. I will interject once again. I've fucked a fat girl before. Lizzo is not my type of fat girl.
Well, we do need to talk about Lizzo.
We shall.
Okay.
Because I'm sick of her too.
Okay.
Give Lizzo her props, man. If nothing else, she's fuckable.
Nope.
Let's see. I was gonna use the boardroom scene from Liar Liar. I'm glad I didn't.
You lost that one, Playboy.
Speaking of which, Joe Turtle, let me know.
They're gone.
Fantasy football. Are PPR
Fantasy
leagues
football.
pussy, or am I reading too much into this? Why are they getting an extra point just for catching the fucking ball? I don't get it. And do the running backs get those points when they catch the ball?
I'll make a note
Let me know.
to have them answer you next week.
Wayne Brady is pansexual because
Yes, he is.
he wants to holler at Janelle Monáe.
What?
Plain and simple. That's all that is. Man, I don't know if y'all had a chance to get them.
Okay.
Antoine's has glazed beignets. Them shits are sinful.
Are we doing
Oh,
this?
hi. How are you?
Dorian, hi.
Top 5 Christmas movies, at least for me. The Ref. I love that fucking movie. Die Hard.
At least for
Go.
me.
Scrooged. And I'm tossing between
Over the
The
Grinch?
Nightmare Before Christmas and Jim Carrey's
Thank you.
Grinch. So I guess we'll do 6. How about that? And lastly, real quick. The Blindside Kid calls bullshit.
We're going to talk about it, Playboy. We're going to talk about it. I got a theory.
When the aliens get here, what album would you show them to represent what hip-hop is?
What hip-hop is?
I think that's 2 minutes. Yup. Peace.
Oof. All right, we're going to talk about Michael O'Hare or like a paddle in a boat. You've seen that movie, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Wait, what would your top 5 Christmas movies be? I want to hear from you because you were like, literally the moment that the temperature in New Orleans drops from 98 to 92, you have jingle bells coming out of your asshole. What is your favorite? What is your favorite?
I don't even go by temperature. I go by the date. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I already pre-made
November
pumpkin
1st.
spice syrup to put in my coffee. It's fiending.
You know, I liked his list though. His list was about what and what mine. But you know what else? And you know, because y'all are, well, you're younger, but we're 80s, 90s babies. But there was a movie.
I'm just paper.
There was a Fred Savage movie called Vice Versa.
Never saw that.
Yeah, you know what? You'd actually like it. It came out at the same time as Big.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like one of those old younger kid switches bodies with
Oh shit! Yeah.
And that was, to me, that's technically a Christmas movie.
If that can be a Christmas movie, if people still count Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, that can be too. Y'all should check that movie out. You really like it.
How you leave out Home Alone?
Okay. Ooh, I don't.
2. I go for 2 more than 1.
2 definitely.
Lost in New York. Yeah.
Ooh,
Joe Pesci. No.
No.
You didn't like Lost in New York?
I did like Lost in New York.
Okay, but you like the original one in the original house better.
Definitely.
Okay, all right.
Definitely.
I think it's because when I grew up, that's the first one I saw. I didn't see the first one until much later.
Okay,
yeah.
I can understand.
I was still a kid when I saw the first one, but originally, I think it came out when I was like 4. And it played all the time in my house before I finally saw the first one.
That movie always reminds me of this other New York movie that is like, it doesn't get the credit it deserves, but it was with Bette Midler called Big Business. You remember that?
I do remember that
I
one.
think they filmed it at the same hotel.
I think so.
Yeah, so I'm always like comparing it to that movie.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I like that one better, where there was these 2 sets of twins switched at birth.
Did he mention Elf? I feel like you gotta throw Elf in there, man.
I feel like you too, like for the top 10. But I mean, I always love his.
He did have a great fucking list.
He had a good list.
I feel like The Grinch was a little very too low on there, but that was another one that I grew up loving The Grinch, and then they made a movie out of it with Jim Carrey.
The movie was just perfection. Yeah, it was absolutely. I never actually used to like The Grinch until the movie.
Love The Grinch. That was my Christmas story. I didn't want to read anything else. I wanted to read The Grinch.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
What you got?
So, I was trying to see what I got.
Especially because of the dog. I don't know
see
why
what I
the
see.
dog Max always got me for some reason. He was hilarious. He was like what was his name? Woodstock? To Snoopy?
Yeah.
All right, in no particular order.
Let's go.
Okay. For obvious reasons.
Run that shit.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh my God.
Okay. I was like, okay.
Anyway. I would add Elf to that list.
Of course.
The one, what is it called? where the dude falls off. Santa falls off.
The Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Oh fuck! How do we forget that?
That's always a go-to. There is this one like cartoony Rudolph.
Yeah, the claymation.
Yes.
Yes.
I would include that because my mom watches it every year.
It
and
gives me
I
mad
used to watch it with
horror
her.
movie vibes. Like I think when they made that, they intended it for it to be a horror movie.
The snowman is horrifying.
Yes. Yes.
Horrifying.
Okay. All right.
And then probably Home Alone. I would say. Did I
Okay.
put? Did I say the Grinch?
No.
Shit.
Who you gonna replace with the Grinch?
Yeah.
Well, the Grinch and Home Alone, and then like any Hallmark movie. Honestly, I will sit there and watch Hallmark, and it's the same
anyone.
shit over any of them, all of them. The whole channel as a whole is one
Just
of the
Hallmark.
5.
As a
The one that
Hallmark.
the one that I don't think
Sappy Christmas movies, absolutely. I'll sit there and cry
What's
my
the
eyes
name?
out all day.
I know you know because I know your mama made you watch this.
Which one?
I want to live again. I want to live again.
A Wonderful Life.
A Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Come on, that was a good one, no?
What's the one with Scrooge too?
The
Ghost of Christmas Past or whatever.
yeah, Christmas. Not,
Yeah.
was that a
Christmas
Christmas story? I don't know. All right, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
All right, I'm curious to hear your answer. The album that you would show the aliens to encompass
A
what
Christmas
hip hop
Carol.
is.
By the
To
way.
encompass what hip hop is.
Yes.
Ooh.
Like if you could show them one album and you go, if you want to understand hip hop from listening to this album, here it is. Because I know nobody's gonna like my answer, so I'm curious what your answer would be.
It's not fair because, I feel like I'm from the South.
Uh-huh.
So I'm so heavily influenced by Southern. I love Southern and West Coast hip hop.
Come
and
on.
and everybody considers New York the epicenter.
My
of hip-hop.
answer is gonna be a New York album.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Because of one song, and I'll explain why after you're done.
mine would be something by Tupac. So
Yeah.
that's what it is.
No, you're
Something
not
by Tupac.
wrong.
Maybe Me Against the World or something like that. Or All Eyes on Me.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. But
Okay, look, I'm don't want to be disrespectful, but when you said "All Eyes on Me," all I thought of just now was the Britney Spears.
Yeah.
All eyes on me.
Oh,
in the
gosh.
center of the ring.
I'll,
Look like a circuit
I'll
diamond.
flip you out your goddamn shit.
She was really manic on that.
Yes.
We're going to talk about her too today.
We're gonna talk about Britney today, bitch. It's Britney, bitch. I want to hear your answer. Hip hop.
Hip hop.
What would be your album that you show to the aliens to explain to them hip hop?
I don't know the name, but I would probably say like a Lil Wayne album. I know.
You know what?
No, you want to know why you're not wrong? In my opinion, why you're not wrong?
Yeah.
Because your answer to me says I'm gonna show. Hip hop is based off of being an MC and being the most lyrical,
Yeah.
and Lil Wayne is, if not
Yeah.
the most,
Like
one of the most lyrical rappers out there.
Like Carter 3 could definitely be the one that.
Carter
would be
2, Carter 3.
Yeah.
Like,
this. Listen to this.
easily.
Carter 3 is like a core memory for me.
I think it's a core memory for. We all remember where we were. Like we remember where we were for 9/11. We remember where we were when Michael Jackson died. We remember when we were listening to the Carter 3.
I remember it was like that whole summer. I'm just like, there is no reason to play anything else this summer. Period.
We have no reason to listen to anything else but the Carter 3. So you're not wrong, because to me that would show the aliens lyricism, which hip hop is built off of. But me, I'd have to go with Ready to Die.
Okay. I could, yeah.
And the main reason
That's-
I would go with Ready to Die is because of Juicy.
Yes.
Because of that first verse, it was all a dream. I
Yeah.
used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine,
That's a
hanging
really
pictures
good
on my wall.
expression of hip hop.
Like
It's
he's
very
telling the story of hip hop.
Yeah.
And then you also got Big Pop on that album.
Exactly.
Me and My Bitch on that album. Does he have is that Suicidal Thoughts?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Who Shot Ya?
Yes.
I mean, come.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suicidal Thoughts.
Yes.
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 You know.
Juicy.
All the yeses.
Big Papa. One More Chance.
That is a hip hop album.
Give me the loop. Give me the loop. Yeah, come on. Yeah, this is a hip hop as fuck album. And then Wait, where's the other one? Or am I losing my mind? I might be losing.
Warning.
Warning's on here. Hypnotize is the one I was thinking of, but that's not on this album.
No, that's on Life After Death.
Because we were having I was so shout out to DJ Kid Love.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come through today.
God.
Shout out to the guard.
Okay.
But apparently...
We're addressing it?
Yeah, we're going to address it.
Okay.
He got a little caught up. He was supposed to come, but
Okay.
shout out to him. He actually sounded excited to come, so I hope
yeah.
everything's okay.
Yeah.
But I really wanted him on here because we were having... I overheard a discussion and then involved myself in said discussion about songs that in the first 5 seconds tell you that it was a hit.
Exactly. And
And to me, Hypnotize was that.
Yeah.
Like
as soon as you heard those songs,
yeah.
you're like, oh, we're gonna be hearing this shit all summer. We used to have songs like that. We didn't have songs like that this summer.
No, we haven't had songs like that in a while.
You know who I think killed that?
We getting that old?
DJ Khaled killed that because he started that whole "it's another one, another one." You know what I'm saying? And it really wasn't another one.
The thing, it was just something.
It was just
something.
It's something.
The one that hurt me the most was when they did Maria Maria. I love that song.
Yeah.
But you tainted it with DJ Khaled.
Oh God, you did.
That fucking iconic guitar riff from Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
And you I didn't mind Rihanna being on it. I thought it was weird having what's his name? Bryson Tiller?
Yeah.
I thought it was weird having him on there, but he still contributed in my opinion.
But I understand what you're saying. I don't
tainted that.
The core memory of that song doesn't match what they get. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And Rihanna's that girl for me. So I don't mind what they did. I just don't
like it. Can you hand me that, please?
But I love Wild Thoughts as a song.
Wow.
But
have you been drinking yours?
I have.
Okay, I was about to say, don't let it get watered down now.
But I'll say,
please let it get watered down.
When I hear that guitar riff, I don't want to think about Wild Thoughts. I wanted to think about Maria Maria.
Of course.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. And I agree. I agree completely. I really don't like that it was done. I mean, could they have made us, I'm trying to think of who they could put on that guitar riff that I would be okay with. And I'm glad they did it the way they did it, so we didn't end up with a fucking Lil Xan or a Lil Uzi Vert, or somebody like that just destroying the legacy of that.
At least it's gonna be somebody who her body of work is a Rihanna.
Yes.
Period. It's
and
not some bitch that you never gonna hear 10 years, or you're gonna be like, oh well, why would they let this bitch take that?
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I could.
But yeah, it would have been great to have Kid here to talk about the 50 years of hip hop. He's been doing a great job. At the Ace Hotels on Monday.
Yo, shout out to him, man. Say that again, just so you can plug him real quick.
I was just saying, he's been doing every Mondays at the Ace Hotel rooftop pool, 6 to 9s on Mondays, and it's been rejuvenating. I'm talking about I be in that pool the old folks in Cocoon.
Let's go. Okay.
Look,
now I gotta come,
sir. It's been.
I gotta come to cuss him out, and I gotta come to relax.
You need to come cuss him out.
I'm gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying? And you need to come relax.
While I'm relaxing,
I know you'll have the baby this week, but both of y'all should come next Monday. I mean, your mom's always willing to baby.
And if not her, we shall find someone.
We shall find someone.
I know this. Just come. It'll be a great time.
You're coming over after work on Monday next week. All right, bye.
Okay.
Can you hand me the ginger ale, please?
And he does an amazing job.
Kid is,
my God.
if not the best, one of the best. He's top 3 and not 3.
And the pool is super warm and it's clean. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say I don't know if that's a good thing. A warm
People
pool.
be peeing in it.
Well,
Q pee in the pool. He do.
No.
Stop it.
No, never.
Come on, man.
I'm getting out of the pool.
I don't think you ratchet, but I think you pee in the pool.
I would never I'm so I have this really actually traumatizing childhood memory.
The red line.
It's kind of funny, actually.
Oh no. Here we go. Let's open up about your traumas, Q. What your mama did to you. He about to cry. There it is. All right.
No, it's actually it's a wild ass story.
What happened?
So I had a pool, growing up or whatever.
We
like
still
that.
got voicemails.
Shit.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I had the pool, and so there was this white girl named Candy that came to swim one day.
Y'all was fucking?
And no,
okay.
we were like 7, 8,
Oh, okay.
9, and she comes over to swim one day, and Candy's cool, and my cousin's there, so we're all in the pool, and Candy's like, hey, I gotta get out to use the bathroom, whatever like that. And I was like, okay, cool, just go in through there, and it's the second hall on the way. She's like, oh no, I'll just go on the side of the house. And so so if you're looking at the pool, here's the house, and here's the side of the house, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she gets out. Oh, God.
Did you use her real name too? So she could be listening to this going, motherfucker.
It was traumatized.
Is that what flipped the switch?
No, you're about to see. You're about to understand why. It was traumatized.
Oh, no.
So she goes to the side of the house, and, she pulls, she's looking at us. And she pulls her bathing suit to the side, to pee. So, which was kind of weird, but I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I've got sisters and cousins, whatever.
He about to grab you, Nick.
She wasn't peeing.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wow.
You got to get the fuck. You got to go.
All righty.
And I'm like,
yo, you got to get the fuck out.
Then she finishes up and just lets her.
No, she didn't wipe with nothing?
And then gets back in the pool.
And then tries to get back in the pool. And I was
Hell
like,
no.
I said, you're not getting back in this pool, Candy. You actually can't even walk through the house. You're going to use the gate.
Go home.
On the other side, and you're going to get the fuck out of our yard.
Okay, now I believe you. Now I believe you would
Did y'all
never
have a
be
dog at all?
Yes.
Okay, so
Cocker Spaniel.
at least there was dog poop already
Oh,
in there.
you
But
know-
imagine not having a dog and then now there's a pile of
Just a pile of
shit
shit.
just in your yard.
I mean, I wasn't trying to hide it because as soon as she left, I was like, Mom, I gotta tell you.
I gotta tell you what this bitch just did.
And
that's why you might not. That might be why you never mess with women again.
And she was like,
Cause she ratchet.
And she was like, you let some white girl shit in my yard?
Yes, I did.
So that's why he gay and better.
Oh,
Some white girl shit in his yard.
Yep. That
it was
explains
my
everything.
fault. It was my fault because I said so much. I was like, I can't believe I let that happen. So,
Oh my God! Did you see what Lauren sent to the group?
No.
Nicole sent a selfie of the two of y'all to the Hangover group.
Oh, nice.
Lauren messaged back and said, "Protect your arms." Q, you have a reputation.
I have a horrible reputation. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
When I'm
You don't bother me. I love
Yeah,
you.
clearly you never sit by him.
Exactly. Look, when I get to drinking and get to laughing, that's literally me.
I'll be like, rock the boat, Q. Oh shit, we gotta finish these fucking voicemails.
Okay, finish the voicemail.
Let's say we a half hour into the show. People clocking out.
Okay. Look, we're gonna edit past a lot of that.
No, we're not. We don't leave it in. Fuck 'em.
Leave it in.
All right, here we go. What else we got?
Where are my manners? Shout out to Coach Kenny, man. Hetero hero, a.k.a. Straight Man. Appreciate the love, cuz I meant to shout you out first, but this thing with Scott had me all twisted, man. So, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Good luck this year with the kids, man. And do your thing, bro. Peace.
I felt like that could have been a phone call. And this last one's 6 seconds. I feel like it's about to be some fuck shit. Here we go.
Or just like nothing.
How could I forget? Harold and Kumar Christmas. Peace.
Bro, if you don't get the fuck.
Well, look, he didn't because y'all deleted the show. He didn't see my compliments from the last time that I thought he gives good voicemails.
Oh, he gives the best voice.
And so
he is the best.
Shout out
to Dorian, man.
Yeah.
I like the random
Don DeMarco,
questions he throws in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Remember when I was here, we were answering the should I throw out my dead wife's sex toys?
Oh yeah, we had to re-answer that because of the episode getting deleted. And that's one of our best on TikTok. Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually really good.
Okay, see, I told you that was gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been part of that content. You know?
All right, and thank you to everybody that left us a voicemail. As always, if you want to leave us one, go to www.thehangoverpod.com. Click the little red microphone in the corner and give us your thoughts. Say hey to Q. Yeah. Don't go shit in his mama's yard. You know what I'm saying? Call Joe an asshole or other names, whatever you want to do. Leave us a question. Obviously, we're going to talk about it. Run that shit. But what to talk about first?
Okay.
It's been a week, yo.
It is. We're doing a lot.
Any preference on where we should start? Michael Orr.
Okay.
The left tackle.
Okay.
We've all seen The Blind Side. I'm going to get into this because also Dorian brought it up. He is now suing his fam. Talk about broken hearts. Like, I love that movie.
Really?
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Stop it, Q. Stop it. It was a great movie about a white savior. Yeah. And like once I got older and then I realized the concept of the white savior, I was like, okay, got it. But my theory has, all right, so basically he's suing them now because they're making all of this money off of like movies and his name and other things. And he hasn't made any of that money off of it. And now he's suing them because he thought that he was adopted, but apparently, contrary to what the movie was saying, he was not adopted legally. He was put into a conservatorship. So now they are in control of his money, but he is not officially a part of the family.
Yeah.
My theory has always been that he was fucking that white woman.
I used to think so too.
Now, hold on.
Or both of them.
So now he's fucking this white woman.
Yeah.
If he's adopted, could you imagine that story hitting the news if she gets pregnant? Adopted son. And blah, 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 blah. But it's a conservatorship. They're not a family. So it's less weird. That's my theory.
I've always felt that as well.
Yeah.
Or something close to it. And not even just that he was fucking her, like that they had him in all weird, those couples would be like, I want to watch you fuck my wife.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Right.
I can definitely
Blackie.
see that.
You know what I'm saying? They seem like the type too.
Yeah, they
Tennessee fans. They went to Mississippi.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
come on, man. Come on.
We're mildly kinky. We're trying to.
Go ahead, boy. Get in there. Get in there, boy.
Yeah. Show me how to do it. Okay.
But you didn't like the movie?
Oh no.
But did you look at it from a white savior perspective?
I've always seen it from that perspective. It's hard not to see. Like, it should have been called White Savior.
Fuck the blind side, the white side.
And I mean, and plus it's all in line with all of those really, I think Disney made it, whoever made it.
I don't remember.
Like, they were all making those movies at one time. It was very much like white team versus the black team, and
then in the end, the white team accepts the black team.
Exactly. They're all in the 50s, and they all have that same filter, and
radio.
Very that.
Yeah.
Very that.
Retarded black dude gets saved by the white guy on the team. You know what I'm saying?
So I understand how you might, when you're just like, hey, cool, it's just another movie, but when you're like a black kid, and
of course,
you're like looking for like, the black movies that they're in there, you're like, okay, cool, all the movies with the black, that's all of them.
Put your lips on the mic, too.
You're
moving away from the mic.
It's just, so it's always that theme. Like, okay, cool. So we got to wait till the white people come along to have a good
We
day.
can't have a success story until the white people say
But
this.
at the same time, I don't mind if that's what the story was.
Yeah.
But I never looked at it and said, they, out of the kindness of their heart, wanted to help.
No, they knew they had a check in their hands.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, they were stealing his money.
Because the movie, too, like, one of the biggest misconceptions that he's spoken out about on multiple occasions is that he was completely unknowledgeable of how to play football, and he had been studying football since he was a kid.
Exactly.
So he knew all the ins and outs of football. I feel like they probably saw him play and like and they were like, this a check.
Yeah.
Because for how big he was, like they've all said he was a monster at 16.
Period.
So he just grows up a little more.
Exactly.
He's going into the NFL.
Period.
And like they said in the beginning of the movie, left tackle is the highest paid position next to the quarterback.
See.
Come on, man.
They knew what they were. They were new. But they're also saying, hey, we offered this man money, and we've tried to do right by him.
They're saying they made no money off of the movie.
Oh, okay.
That was the article I read. They're saying that and then the other thing too was they also tried to pull.
So they're just gonna lie.
Apparently, they also tried to pull the card that he was over 18 when the adoption conversation happened. But since he was over 18, he could not. What are you doing? That is a dirty cup.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking out for you.
What are we using to scoop the ice?
Unfortunately, your hand.
Your hand,
okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. We'll do that later.
Do you want me to get you something?
No. Let's not stop.
Might have something right there. Where was I?
The adoption.
I'm fucked up.
At
Oh, yeah.
18.
But yeah, so apparently since he was over 18 when the adoption conversation actually happened,
Yeah.
they told him the only thing that we can do at this point is a conservatorship.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. You can adopt anybody at any age.
Oh, can you?
You can.
Okay.
It's like literally we're making you a part of the family.
Okay.
We're adopting. It's not like you're a kid until you're 18. And
yeah.
now, like if anything happens to my mom, her next of kin, I'm her son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's
Yeah.
how it could go in any situation.
Yeah.
So for them to say like, oh well, adoption's not possible was like, no, you're literally making him like also part of your family.
Yeah.
Therefore, if anything happens to the two of you, y'all had 2 kids, now you technically have 3 kids, no matter the age. Like just because the daughter and the biological daughter and son are now in their 30s, 40s, whatever, doesn't mean that they're not now entitled to whatever happens if the parents pass away.
I just love where it's at right now because they're always trying to sell these stories as, look, this is people really do things out of the goodness of their heart, and I'm like, no, the fuck they don't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's money on the line. Nobody was treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's just what.
I don't want to send that message out because doing good things makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, there are a lot of people out there that are just trying to line their pockets.
Exactly.
Like
How do you say their name? The Tuhoys?
Tuies.
Tuohys. Okay, the Tuohys negotiated a deal with 20th Century Fox that left Ower
Or like a
Or-
paddle in a boat.
without any payment for the rights to his name, likeliness, and life story, while the Tuohy family received a contract price of $225,000 and a 2.5% of the film's net proceeds. The petition states the film has grossed over $300 million. The petition says.
And they gonna fuck him because he was 18 when he signed that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But I mean, like that's what they didn't. They did the same things that record executives do.
Yeah.
You go get somebody poor and disadvantaged and talented, and you get them to sign their name on something.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like they really did.
They did the same shit.
That's the hustle. You know, and these record execs, there are people now. They'll tell you, I can't record, and they're the most. You know, TLC was like, hey, yeah, we're the top grossing. You know, but this bitch Pebbles owns us. You know, it's the same thing. You know, so. You know, and I guess my only problem with it is like, you know, he's not an old person.
No.
So, like, we've all grown up on this. You're highly talented. Somebody comes along and gets you to sign a contract, and now they own all of your shit. So how many of these stories
There's millions.
do you need before you're like, okay, let me just get a second opinion? But it's always, but
Well, according to him, he was under the impression that they really cared about him.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, my heart, I like to keep my heart icy and hard.
Because apparently at the time he was bouncing around houses, like they made it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there were obviously moments that he had said that he was homeless and like sleeping outside.
But that's where
But
they're gonna
apparently
take it.
he slept at their house some nights.
Yeah.
Then went to other people's houses,
Yeah.
other people's houses, until finally they were like, "How about you come live with us fully?"
Yeah.
And I think by the time that they were like, "Come live with us fully," they started to see,
Yeah.
like this is going somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, there's always an ulterior motive in those situations.
But, you know, I'll say this.
Because I don't want you sleeping on my couch.
Period. And the whole, here's the other side of that is, you should know I don't want you sleeping on my couch. And you should know that if I invite you to move into my house, then I'm probably going to be getting something out of it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and
I'm not doing this for nothing.
And don't think nobody's that naive.
Yeah, because when I
You
mean,
know?
like, even when like I said, I do things out of the kindness of my heart. It's because it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it for nothing. Everybody's got a motive.
Exactly.
Everybody's doing something for something. Some are a little more sinister than others.
Exactly.
Like, granted, I don't necessarily, and this isn't always the case, but it's like I don't always necessarily give a shit about you.
Yeah.
But doing something nice for you made me feel better.
Depends on
About
who
my
you
day.
are.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're really cute and I want to do something, it made me feel nice to do something.
You
for
bless
a
my
cute
show
person.
all the time. Am I
You
cute?
know?
Is that what you're saying?
Well, look. Look, y'all are really fun to hang out with. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you didn't say yes. Okay, so I'm ugly. Got it.
But
Got it.
y'all are doing the nice thing for me. It's not like I'm doing the nice thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna, you want,
You're fun.
yeah, exactly.
We're your white saviors.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Q popped off.
Oh,
No, the only reason
my
that's
God.
awesome is because Q already been popped. So like, we had nothing to do. Q's helping us. He's our black Jesus.
So I just like, why all of this time? Like, how does it?
I'm curious about that too. Like,
Yeah.
why now?
Like,
Like,
why
did
now?
he
'Cause now
realize?
that NFL
does
money
he still
probably done dried
play?
up. No, he's been retired.
So that's what I'm wondering. Like, maybe his money's starting to get short, and he's seeing how well off they're still living from his
Yeah, he's
movie.
like-
But apparently the lawyer wasn't able to find until this year
Okay.
the actual contract.
And that's a like when I
Okay.
say, hey, why all this time, and you say, hey, we couldn't find a contract.
Now we
valid answer.
got our hands on it. Now we can read it, and now like apparently that's why it's now coming out, because they're now telling him to his face, "You're not adopted."
Oh.
Yeah, this was all just a conservatorship. You have no rights to the Tui family name. Nothing. See you in court. Yeah, like dog, y'all played me all these years. I'm dragging you to court, son.
Get y'all asses in court.
Easy.
And we can drag Sandra Bullock's name and ass too.
Oh,
Yes, it's-
Why you want to do that to Sandra?
no, sir.
I love Sandra.
Well, let me tell you something.
So wait, did you agree with the people saying that she should lose her award for that?
Why not?
Really? I think she played the fuck out that role.
Why? That's the problem.
That's facts. Yeah.
That's the problem. You made us all believe that this was some real shit, bitch.
So now you gotta suffer
You
too
gonna
just
say-
'cause.
Exactly. Talk to your
Just
friends.
petty.
has she come out and said anything?
No.
She ain't gonna
She better
say
keep her
shit.
fucking
She
mouth
better-
shut.
She really would want not to. Okay, she
Keep your mouth
Because
shut,
she's
Sandra.
already suspect
And her
to
husband
me.
just died.
yeah.
So she's also not trying
Oh,
to,
yeah.
and so she's also not trying to get dragged
But
right
don't,
now.
and don't forget, she was married to like a Nazi.
Oh God, yeah. Who could forget?
Don't forget that. And like she tries to be like, oh, I didn't know. Girl, please.
Stop
Why
it.
would he hide that from you?
Stop
What,
it.
It's not like he was
You know
married.
he yelled out some shit while y'all was fucking. Come on, man.
You've seen his paraphernalia room. You knew
God.
it. Girl, you was all up in, you was helping her. And then she adopted her own little black kids. You know what I'm
How
saying?
you feel about that?
I mean,
Pause 1 second. She apparently came out and said that she was heartbroken after learning
She
the
better.
disturbing allegations.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
better say some shit like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so continue. Please tell me
Yeah.
more about how you feel
I
about
mean-
white people adopting black babies.
I mean, I want all black kids to find a good home.
Loving
You know,
home.
loving homes.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be on a case by case basis. Like
Like Madonna, I think she uses them as a.
slaves, but
I was gonna say accessory, but yeah, all right, let's go.
but Madonna, she's horrible to her own kids.
She's horrible to people.
Period. So there's no way I'm gonna think that she's gonna adopt black kids and treat them like any differently than she treats anybody
Like,
else.
I believe
So I
Angela-
don't like that.
Yeah, facts.
But at the end of the day, just regular people, like it's a case by case basis.
Like, I think Angelina Jolie genuinely cares about her kids, but I also think she's a psychopath in herself.
Exactly. It's not going to be racial, but I'm still not, sold that
Right.
that I want to be a.
That she, like, that those kids are safe.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like she is a vampire.
Yeah.
Like if there's anybody, Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie, I believe that they're vampires.
And I'm always second guessing the adoptions of like rich people because they can't get checked. Meaning even if they were harming that child, nobody's gonna stand up to them and say no social worker is gonna be like, hey, I have concerns.
Correct.
They could pay anybody off.
Yeah, because they're having a hard enough time with the fucking
Exactly. Like
the adoption agencies.
yeah, like
so
Madonna went to Africa and bought those kids from a village.
Yeah.
And literally stole them when the father said the father was like, hey, I'd really like my kids. And she's like, sorry, I paid 20 beans for these kids. And
I did not know that.
7 bags of rice.
7 bags of rice.
Jesus
They're mine.
Christ.
Hey, those 7 bags of rice made him a very rich man.
You know, and like she didn't even buy him from like the parents. She just, like the father was.
That wasn't funny.
It was a bad situation. So, and then you have what's the girl's name? The South Africana. Oh, you know who I'm talking about.
You gotta help me.
She's the white woman, Charlize Theron.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What did she do?
Well, her adopted kids. She dressed. She's been dressing the little boy up for years as a girl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Talking about, he wants to be a girl. Really? But they've been doing that since they were like, he was like 3 or 4.
I'd be ignoring her because, like, to me, she is the most overrated white woman that people be talking about.
What's the name?
Charlize Theron. She was able to play, what's her name, in Monster? And people were like, such a beautiful girl was able to play such an ugly...
Such a transformation.
It was an easy transformation, I promise you. She was not that good looking.
I was like, that looked just like her.
They just put some fake teeth in, bitch. That's all it took. Never understood it.
Say it again.
Charlize Theron. Look up Monster, the movie. But yeah, I don't know.
CHALIZE. You know her.
Yeah, you definitely know who she is.
Oh, okay.
You know her.
Never understood the heights. Never.
Like how she does her kids is weird because I'm like even if you have an adopted child that's like, oh, I want to be a girl at 5 years old.
No.
Like you're gonna be like, look, I understand that, but look, all of these black people is looking at me raising you, and let's hold off on that until you're older. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm assuming that one. Which one?
They're both boys.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you see?
Yeah, give me that.
You see?
Yo, get that the fuck out of here, bro.
You see what I'm talking about?
See, like, look, and that's the other thing too is like the big discussion about transgender and like all the kids and everything else. Like, I'm cool with you being whoever you want, not a baby, bro. Not kids.
Look,
not like leave the kids out of it, dog. Stop. Like, what's his name?
And both of them, like, you happen to adopt 2 kids that both
want to be girls. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if Grayson,
what are the chances?
If Grayson ever has a moment where he like loves,
we got boy clothes.
Like if Grayson ever has a moment where he loves a specific Disney princess and wants to dress up like her for how cool, but like not a day by day basis, my guy. You're still a child.
Because all that's saying is like, hey, that's a woman that I respect. It's like when you had He-Man toys. Like. You still had to get the girls, too, because they're on the cartoon.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Who's the basketball player? Wade?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade.
With his trans daughter?
Zaya.
How old is she?
I want to say maybe 14, 15. She's in that, But even with Zaya, it's kind of different.
Yeah, I'm in a weird spot because I mean she is a little older.
She was a little older
and can make a decision like.
But at the same time, I still think that that's something that Gabrielle Union put on her.
Do you think it's that easy to just like push that on somebody?
I think it's like not. Here's this. If you have a gay child, I feel like it could be kind of easy to be like, oh, okay, well, cool. You want to dress like a girl, and instead of, you know what I'm saying. Whereas,
so he might just be gay. Well, she might just be gay, but
I'm not in their household, so I'm not going to judge. Right. But I will say, that there are, people will be like, oh, I found out my kid is this and that. No, that's not true. There's a lot of fathers that'll be like, okay, cool, you still gay, but I'm still teach you how to be a man. And I'm not going to down you.
Is that what your daddy did to you?
Yes, but
your daddy taught you how to fight, huh?
Okay.
Dad was like, all right, you gonna be a punk, but you gonna learn how to put these up.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
How is Monster doing?
Okay.
The governor, fuck you.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so so I'm a Don Bottom now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna spit out my drink.
No, you gotta see this clown that we talking about on Facebook, bro. This dude is wild. I'm sorry. Continue your story.
So, but like, so there's that. So there's like, so, but it can easily be like, hey, you know what? I like guys, and if my parents let me dress up like a girl, then hey, I guess that's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that. So I don't believe, like, it's the same way. I'm just like, hey, don't perm black girls' hair when they're little. Just keep it nice so that when they're older, they can decide what they want to do with it. It's the same thing. Like, I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't know enough about black girl hair. So like, are they destroying it that young?
well, you know, all kids, you want to keep them healthy and clean and nice, and you know, like keep their skin nice, and you know, black kids, you keep them lotion. So when they're older, they're like, okay, cool, I'm starting from a good place.
Ah, okay,
you know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
what you're saying. Yeah.
Instead of like parents that just let me get scars all over the place, and you know, and perm my hair to now,
Ashy and
yeah, or even with boys, go to the haircut barbers so much, and I get them razor linings. Then now I'm in high school, and I barely have a lining because I've always been getting razor lines since I was a little kid. You know,
Okay.
You know, like cheap kids.
Yeah, like poor Turtle's mama. I can't imagine what she had to go through being a white woman, suddenly have a black baby.
You know, well, I mean, it ain't suddenly. They know what they was getting into.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's my thing. Back to like white people that adopt like black kids.
Yeah,
or
you
just-
also don't know
I
what you're
think
doing.
the only my concern is to like let them still know their culture, and you have to then also learn how to properly care for their hair and to properly care for like
Bullshit.
anything
You better
about
find
them.
somebody.
Well, no, you can learn.
Yeah, you can learn.
I'm bringing them to TT.
I mean, that's fine. But
Everybody
like you
got a
can learn
TT in their
yourself. It's
neighborhood,
just a
and I'm bringing
different.
them to her.
It's just a different way. But like, don't try and treat them like. Don't be like, oh, I just treat all my kids the same. No.
No. That kid's
No,
not
you
the
got a
same.
black baby.
There's vastly different things that you have to do for that one. With the hair in general, just
The hair scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to
Like
do with a white
Joe.
girl's hair.
last week, and Joe was like, "Scratch my head," and I was like, "I don't want to." And he's like, "Just scratch my head." I was like, "You've never told me I could touch your hair. I don't feel comfortable touching it."
It's really only the girls that have that issue, but you know, like the guys.
No, dudes too. I've been hearing a lot of dudes like with the dreads. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the
Like,
locks
don't
and
touch
shit.
me.
They're like, yeah.
They don't want you to see that they're fake dreads. They don't want you to know that they're. Okay.
I don't remember. Like I think Turtle was cool about it. That makes sense because I feel like Turtle was the dude that was like. I think he said, don't cuss me out if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said like a girl asked if she could touch his hair and he said it was cool. Like,
Yeah.
You don't care.
Well, you know, and a lot of people with dreads, you know, they're a very spiritual extension of yourself as well. It's
Yeah.
like touching your beads. Oh, don't, you know, because they'll absorb energy and stuff like that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see you
So don't
protecting
touch
them
his
now.
beads.
Well, my stones. I'm sorry, because there are some people that like you touch their stones, they'll pull out some sage right then and there and smoke them out right in front of you. Like, I don't know your energy.
We're all descendants of Marie Laveau, but I have nothing to do with it. I don't know none of this shit.
Okay, so there's that.
Did you see that picture of her that went viral recently?
Of Marie
Marie
Laveau?
Laveau?
Oh, I saw that fake picture.
It was fake?
I,
Well, I say she had beautiful hair.
okay, I saw.
What picture
She
was
was a hairdresser,
Oh, well, fuck. That makes sense.
but I don't think that picture was real.
You know that?
Yeah, because the picture she was, you know, Marie Laveau's kind of, she had like her dad was white.
Was he?
Yeah.
See, I'm glad you're here. We'll probably talk more about it after, because like I do love that like that her name gets thrown around so much, but nobody
Yeah.
knows shit about her.
Yeah, she's an enigma.
Enigma.
Yeah.
In the mug.
An enigma.
But like, yeah, because like I remember like finally one day I was watching American Horror Story.
Yeah.
And I just got a kick, and I was like, yo.
Let me investigate.
Yeah, like tell me about her. Like I'm talking to people that are like New Orleans
Yeah.
historians, and I'm like, tell me about Marie Laveau, like about her. Oh, well, she was the queen of voodoo. No,
Yeah.
no, I know that, but like tell me about her life.
Yeah.
You know, she sold potions to like rich white people. Tell me more.
Like,
Like I know all
How
of
she
that.
lived. Like I want to know like her as a real.
Yeah, and
So,
like
yeah.
nobody knows nothing.
So like the address of her like of the home that she used to live
The one that was
in.
on Bourbon?
No, it's on St. Anne,
Oh, okay.
but it's not the actual house anymore. Like you know how they move around properties in the French Quarter and they move like so it's not that house anymore. And she was a hairstylist to Creole and white women. So like she moved around like that. There was a lot of things that you could really humanize her. And then she went to St.
But
Louis.
what made her the
Cathedral.
queen?
I think that she really, in a way, she kind of galvanized and more so organized
Voodoo.
You know, voodoo in New Orleans
Okay.
for free people of color, for the people of color. Like, because it was, you got to remember, like, when they're bringing people from all of these different tribes in Africa and people come from Haiti and the Caribbean and stuff like that, everybody's practicing their own new set of, you know, hoodoo that they kind of had to make up because, you know, they lost all their history coming over here on slave ships. And so she kind of gave them all like that.
She organized
that focal point.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because I asked a couple of people that too. Like, why was she of all people? Why was she? Because I know there was many practitioners.
Very much.
Why
so.
was she the queen?
Yeah.
And somebody said because one factor at least was white people would buy from her too.
Exactly.
White people would go to her, like rich white people would go to her and be like,
Yeah.
she knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Like the actual, you know, Voodoo that are like, you know, all black and African ancestry. The white people weren't going down to them, you know, but they were in, like, and if you Google a lot of them, you'll see they're in there as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. Because you always hear her name.
Yeah.
But you don't hear about many others. Like I know a handful of other names that I can't pronounce, but she definitely is the one that you always hear about. She's the most feared practitioner. She's the most famous practitioner, and I always wondered why.
And the most respected.
Yeah, the most respected for sure. Like the house on Bourbon Street that they say is like her house.
Yeah.
And I go in there and like they got all the like the shrines and like all the other shit, and it's just like you don't see that much for any other ones.
Yeah.
For the most part. Moving on.
Okay.
Keke motherfucking Palmer.
Keke.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
I have been.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull Nicole over here.
Pull over there.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
Because you almost killed both of us the last time we had this conversation. The episode that never, the best episode that never happened.
Oh my God, the lost episode.
Oh man.
You know, oh God.
We talked about it like last week
Did
before,
y'all
whatever.
talk about it?
We talked about the fact that this was the first fight we've ever actually had. I was like, I feel like Q was about to come across this fucking table and hit one of us.
I'm spicy
And
when I get a little
what?
liquor in me. It just-
And you, bro, I don't remember. Look, Nicole probably remembers more than I do.
Okay.
But I had that bottle of Nuvo in front of me. I almost drank the whole fucking thing, plus whatever liquor I was drinking that night.
We were juiced.
We were drunk,
Literally.
son. And all I remember is at one point looking up and saying something to you, and you had your arms back, like coming up, like you weren't even talking in the microphone anymore. You were talking to me, and it was like I remember thinking like he might hit me.
Oh no!
And then,
Stop!
and then from that, like,
No, stop.
I mean, we're gonna get it in.
Okay.
Like I wasn't gonna just let you hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
He said I wasn't gonna
I wasn't gonna just let you hit me.
You could just hit me. In my
But
house.
yeah, not in my house, in front of my lady. My kid's right there. But it was heated because obviously we had different differing opinions on the Keke Palmer situation.
Yeah.
Where I stood, I totally understood where Keke was coming from. Let me start there.
Y'all did side with Keke.
Now, my opinion is changing because now I feel like you're taking it too far, mama.
Okay.
Like I understood what you were doing out there, dressed, having fun at an Usher concert because I'm not that insecure.
Yeah.
I'm not that jealous.
Yeah.
I've never been that type of person. So I understood the internet's reaction when he was like, "You a whole mother,"
Yeah.
because I felt like now you're trying to shoot at her in front of the internet.
Yeah.
Which is not cool to me. If I got a problem with something that my girl does, we'll talk about it when we get home.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been my thoughts on it.
I definitely understand.
Now, it feels like you're doubling down.
Yeah.
And like, you know how the internet feels about me right now. And now
Yeah.
you're trying to double shit.
Exactly.
Stop it.
No, but that was always my point.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's why I get so passionate because I'm just like, ooh, I understand how you're seeing it now. I definitely did. I agree. But I was like, but y'all don't understand where this is going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I knew we were gonna get here. I knew we were gonna be right.
Would we be here
fucking
had he never opened his mouth?
Huh?
In
Would
the
we
sense of
be
what?
here had he not opened his mouth and
We say
said-
anything about the
and
mother?
called her out about being a mother and then going
Definitely.
back and forth with people about her?
Definitely.
You think so?
Because it's like the way that she's acting now gives you a peek into how she is when it's just the two of them. So it's always going to be something.
When
She wanted this narrative to happen. She wanted the whole
that's another
this
conversation.
narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she wanted this to happen no matter what.
Is it the never-ending fight of relevance?
It's Yes.
Okay.
You know, it's a lot of things with Kiki that people just don't want to see. A lot of the frumpy girls are feeling like, you know, she's our hero.
Yeah,
you know, and let me tell you something. When you have
Frumpy? What do you mean frumpy?
Why is Kiki your hero?
yeah,
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I thought
curious.
you,
Well, I-
I thought you just felt
here's what I
attacked.
mean about the frumpy girls are the girls that are like, if you having problems with, like, if you got a good dude,
Ooh, give me one
you know what I'm
second.
saying? And he's like, oh, y'all having a mild problems. The frumpy girls are gonna be the girls that be like, girl, just break up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all.
you know,
Okay. Enough
like,
said.
they're never gonna be like, hey, well, you know, y'all really were good together. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be the one, you know, especially if you have kids, and you know this from me. I'm like, look, no, stay together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are great together. And look, it's not always the best thing if people aren't happy, but at the end of the day, you're friends too. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be the one encouraging you to be like down in your baby mama or your baby daddy. I was the same way with when Future made that rap lyric about Russell Simmons and Sierra. I was like, no, dude, this man is over here helping raise your kid. Y'all are a family. Like, your kid sees him as a stepdad. He don't need to see y'all beefing.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel the same. I'm always speaking for the kid. I'm like, Leotis doesn't need to see his parents beefing like that. He doesn't need to read one day that y'all broke up because you went to an Usher concert. You know?
Yes.
Like, that's how I
And then
see
made
it.
a video.
And then made a video with Usher.
I mean,
And
the video was kind of funny. I watched it this morning. It was
kind of funny.
it was
but
kinda funny.
I mean, it was like, oh. You know?
It was like,
Yeah, you didn't have to.
yeah,
but,
you didn't have to. Now, it kind of makes it look like there is something
Yeah.
going on between you and Usher.
Yeah. But there's not, because you're not even his type. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so that's like that's
Yeah.
the funny thing about it. Like, you're trying to drag it with Usher, making him jealous, but your man know Usher got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's with an elderly white woman. Okay.
I saw a video of him claiming some woman. Was that the lady?
Yeah,
Oh, she
see,
was right. Okay,
yeah,
I remember now.
That lady.
I
that's
don't
what
know
you
why I
call her.
thought she was like Creole.
Yeah, she's Jewish. Yeah.
I think it's the one. She was like thick-ish, and she was very embarrassed to get on stage.
okay.
He like claimed her in the middle of some.
Okay, that might not have been her, because he just be at his concert just pulling anybody on the stage and making love to him. You know, but his girlfriend is, you know, she's like a more stately lady. She's older, you know.
Which is very interesting,
Yeah.
because you wouldn't expect it.
Well,
Wouldn't expect it, but like,
Well, I expect it, because Usher's always going after women that he likes, older women.
interesting.
Yeah, he's always, like, when he dated Chilli's older than him. His wife Tamika was older than him.
Made our baby cry.
The more
Okay.
you know. Yeah, and then she posted a video. I think you shared that too, of her
Yeah.
singing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Karma is my boyfriend.
yeah. So she's dragging it.
She's
just-
doubling down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like I thought that she would.
This is what's making it feel like it's the fight for relevance.
Yeah,
Because, like,
it's
baby,
petty.
nobody cares
Nobody,
at this
Yeah.
point.
Nobody cares. We didn't, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's so funny!" And he, I know he's feeling bad now. What makes you think he's feeling bad?
Yeah.
Because like, and
She's making an ass of
and
herself
then he's
at
like,
this point.
"Oh, he fumbled the bag." And here's my only problem with the fumbled the bag content is like, okay, they're either in love and in a good relationship, or they're not. But if they're not, then why should he just be playing a role so he can have access to her money?
Well, his initial comment
Yeah.
told me that they weren't in a great place.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
and he came out and said, he's like, I haven't said not one word to any publication. Kiki probably leaking that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, he's a nobody. People Magazine isn't reaching out to him asking him, hey, what are you and Kiki? What's going on with you and Kiki? They
Right.
don't even care about her that hard. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, like, at this point,
it's
like, because the thing about Kiki is like, in my opinion,
I understand.
she's talented.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's a, like, I liked her in Nope. You know, I liked
Yeah.
her in
Yeah.
the other stuff.
Yeah.
I think she's fun. Like, I like her whenever I see her places, like, whenever she does, like, her little commentary and stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought she was fun. It's this point where it was like, baby, I was on your side. Like, I understood where you were coming from. You was out at an Usher concert just enjoying yourself. And again, I have a different set of... I see you over there. I see you over there. Take his drink. Take his drink.
He just filled it up.
But I understood where she was coming from in the sense of, like, I was just out enjoying an Usher concert. Like, the shit happened, whoop-de-whoop. I didn't like the way that he went about it. I still stand by that. But now... I feel like you're beating a dead horse. Like,
I just feel like
I'm over it.
Listen to the things people write about him online. And I had to even ask my people on Facebook. I was like, ladies, and I asked this on this platform. Do you really feel like what he did was so horrible that people are online talking about, yeah, he deserves this and yeah, he deserves that? I'm like, yeah, he made a tweet. Okay. Mm-hmm. He didn't cheat on her.
No.
He didn't beat her up.
Of course not. But I know that's a bar, though.
I mean, I'm trying to say, like,
how low is the bar?
I mean, you can verbally abuse somebody.
Here comes the fight. Here we go.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
You can verbally abuse with somebody. But what I'm saying is this. The same people who are saying that he's just such a horrible person and he deserves this and that will support Chris Brown. And it's like
correct.
Every one of Chris Brown's girlfriends leave like with just their lives. They're like, I'm just happy to be alive. And those same girls will be like, well, I mean, maybe you just wasn't the girl for him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
they will make up some bullshit to justify Chris Brown's bullshit. Yeah.
But you're saying that this man deserves to be stripped naked in town and like
tarred and feathered.
Yeah, tarred and feathered. Like I'm like, it's abusive to me.
Yeah, because like to me, like my thoughts on it when I first saw that were like, if we're all at a party, and Nicole's coming late, we're all sitting there at a party. Nicole walks in the door wearing something scandalous. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I look around and go, bro, that's a whole mother right there walking in here dressed like that. Yeah, I'd look like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you calling her out in front of the whole party? If you got a problem with what she's doing, why can't you talk to her privately?
I understand, and
that's my thoughts.
All I'm gonna say is this: if you
don't hit me, Q.
I'm not. You know, I'm gonna say this as nice as I can. I'm gonna say,
say it mean, bitch.
If you don't want to be embarrassed, then maybe
don't do embarrassing shit.
Men aren't the thing for you, because at some point a man's going to embarrass you. I'm sorry, and
I'm sorry I push all the test me buttons when we go to the Christmas aisle.
Like if it's like maybe you might not have done that, but I guarantee there's something that you've done. And if you mess up in any way, is that how you would want to be treated by your partner and her friends?
Well, because I'm always in a position where I feel like me, to an extent, I always have her back. Yeah. Like if we go out somewhere, somebody says something, somebody feels a type of way. If anybody approaches me about Nicole, I like, not that she really does anything to cause anybody to be clear. But like if
sit in a chair, sip my beverage.
Let's say you're the quiet one that doesn't want to talk to nobody. But I'm literally
that's not, and
it's not bad.
And no, here's what I'm saying. Then you can't relate to a Darius.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you really can't relate to a Darius because
I wouldn't
Nikki
be with her if I didn't like it.
But okay, I'll just say this. I've been following.
It's brewing.
I know.
We're gonna have a repeat. Let's go.
I've been following Kiki for a really long time, and I never really seen her dressed like that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll say that.
Like it's we're not talking about ASAP Rocky getting with a Rihanna.
Yeah.
You know, and people are
I love the way you pronounce shit, bro.
You know?
You're so much fun.
So
ASAP Rocky with Rihanna. You know they fucking names, bitch. Sorry, go ahead.
Kiki, she's
extra.
I feel like she's extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard when you got an extra girl, and she's always extra. And I just don't feel like, have you ever dated a really extra girl? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, have you ever? Yeah. So, like, have you ever been like, bitch, really not? Like, can we not now? Like
literally, I
right
remember
now, at this very moment.
I remember being in the bar, the club, and I finally looked at it. I said, "Let's go, let's go."
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. And like we left, and we're standing on the corner, and she's doing a thing where she's grabbing, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
I'm like,
don't fucking touch me.
Exactly. But if
like,
somebody,
we're done
but
here,
if somebody
bro.
saw y'all, or if somebody walking by, they'll see you. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
don't do
yeah.
your girl like that, bro.
Yeah,
And like that's how
yeah.
y'all come off to me, like, man, don't do your girl like that. Don't do your girl like that. Like you come in on the tail end of the argument, and like that's what I mean. Cause I'll be like, cause I'm like, if I'm out and we're drinking and you play with me, I'm like, the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll get kind of louder than, now you're getting loud in public, huh? Now you're going to get loud in public.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so Kiki did that number and she tricked y'all. You know, and it's really, it's fan ponytail energy. It's Project Courtyard energy, and I can understand.
The annex? Is it the annex?
It's very annex.
I don't know what that means, bro. You and your word, like, dog, you have your own vocabulary, and I hate that your followers get it except for me, and we know each other in real life.
Look, the annex building is this.
Tell me.
I went to Edna Carr, and like there were these annex classes. Like we had the main building, and then
Was that the actual term, annex?
Yeah, the annex building. Yeah, because like they weren't connected to the building, and they looked like they were like freestanding buildings out there.
I see where you're
You
going.
know, and like in those, and you're like, well, why never have classes out there? You know, and then you got like a teacher sends you over there one day, and you figure out real quick why. You know what I'm saying?
Because you fucked up.
Total fucking chaos out there. I've never seen you kids before. You know what I'm saying?
Because we didn't get to specify, because the episode got deleted, what is a trade?
Oh, God. I told you the trade was...
No, but they didn't get to hear it.
You know what? It's best that we don't define it. I'm glad that was one of the reasons why. I'm gonna tell you, I'm torn on that episode. I thought it was brilliant. So there was a lot of stuff that I loved. But I really woke up the next day like, oh my God, I don't think I want anybody that I know
to hear that episode.
To hear that episode.
Yeah.
I was really clowning. You know what I'm saying? I was really juiced up. You know?
I will never forgive the universe for that fucking episode getting deleted.
So when you were like, guess what? It got deleted. I was like, oh.
But I love that we had like a private. But I love that like you felt that way. But then we also had a private conversation where you were like, did you delete it because of me?
Yeah, I remember I even said, I would have been, I was like, if it would have been in my hands, I might have just deleted it. So I'm like, oh, Scott deleted this video because of me. I was like, oh, okay, I see, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad.
There's an episode, I'm not going to say which one. There's an episode where I'm so drunk, I cry and say some cringy ass shit that like, you know how they talking about the white savior shit that we were talking about earlier?
Oh,
I went a little too hard on the sauce. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like some white savior shit. And I'm crying while I'm doing it. It is cringy as fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's an episode where y'all are gonna have to find it. Fuck y'all. And we got 140 something episodes, bitch. Get to listening. There's an episode where Nicole has a couple too many and cusses somebody out. And
I know she got it in her.
And we had to stop the episode and go outside and have a conversation.
Oh my God.
We did.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I don't recall. And I think I would have cursed that person out, alcoholed out or not.
That's also very true.
To be quite
it
frank.
probably would have happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had some rough ones. Yeah. And luckily they've been brushed under the rug.
Except
one,
mine's a button.
Not anymore. It's gone.
Oh, he took it off?
He said it was gay. So what?
That's all we got.
Cool.
But thanks for reminding him.
That definitely would not have been brushed under the rug.
No, I love that episode.
Oh no.
I love it.
Oh no. And then when some of my regulars got to it, it just would have been a whole other thing. Because we really went through a lot there. The trade conversation alone was
it was fun.
It was a lot.
Because I loved it even more because I mentioned like the trade being like a gay.
He's trying to rebring it all up.
No, I'm not. But it was like a gay I'm going off of what I remember.
Yeah.
And it was like I'm like, is it
right after he said he doesn't want to talk about it?
Is it a no? And we're not. But it was. I'm like, was it a gay like phrase? And like you just like look at me and then you look at her because I'm gay. It's gotta be a.
See, when I get sauced up, like
Woo,
really,
we had fun,
and
bitch.
you know, like, y'all the only ones that get me really sauced.
Because just to clarify, we did have a very big argument on the episode, but
Yeah.
Lauren and Turtle were in cahoots,
Yeah.
and they cut the episode short because we wouldn't stop talking.
Oh, we were going in.
Not
you
even
know?
arguing, just talking.
Yeah.
Like at that point, we were fine.
Well, we were some rambling ass drunks. That's what it was. I was like,
Turtle
that's
was
what I
like, nope,
remember.
we're done. We're done.
Yes.
And cut the microphones off.
But it was a great time.
It was a great time.
I was like, you know what? I had an amazing time. But most of my amazing times, I'm glad that there's no cameras around. I was like, but that one had a camera and a microphone. They are gonna make a fool out of it.
And you got lucky. You got lucky,
I got
motherfucker.
so lucky. Thank you so much.
But what's the cap for Kiki?
The cap for Kiki is she's gonna keep going. This is gonna be her story for the rest of her life.
I'm over it already.
But this is what y'all
But
wanted.
no,
This is
I don't
you
want this
encouraged
because
her.
now you're right.
You
It
know
was
how-
encouraged.
This is how Kiki is. Have you ever been to somebody's house and they've got kids that are only mildly cute? See, y'all wouldn't understand. Like y'all's kid, he looks
Thank you for specifying.
He looks like in a good way, only because I think this is one of the cutest white babies in a movie ever. Gage from Pet Sematary.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So
That is a compliment, sir.
Yeah,
I am a Stephen King fanatic. Thank you. And that was a beautiful fucking baby.
like literally. So he looks like a redheaded Gage to me. But have you ever been somebody, and plus he's kind of like to himself. He's got that older child syndrome where he's just kind of like, hey, yeah, dad's friends are cool, but I'm gonna kind of do my own thing. But there's those other people that are like, their kids need all the attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you kind of like, and you kind of go silent because you know if you react to them at all, then that's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Kiki is. If you react to her, I got y'all. Okay.
Now I gotta keep going.
And she's gonna do that. She's gonna annoy the hell out of you. I know I know you think she's talented, and she is, but she's also aggravating as hell. And
I think that she's
very needy for
So
attention.
I think she's talented, but I also think that she feels like that talent is not recognized.
Exactly.
Therefore, she has to double down when she gets attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to other people, you're like, okay, on one hand, you're telling people you're that girl. You know,
I'm the girl that has all the jobs.
Period.
Yeah.
But on the other end, you're giving, I haven't been recognized.
I'm insecure.
Yeah, and I'm insecure. So I'm like, which one is it? And when people are battling that, it's hard to deal with them, period.
Did you notice I gave you that glass?
Yeah, I mean, you put it in my hand.
I gave that to you for a reason, sir. For you, sir. For you, my grace.
Please don't let me forget this today.
I will not.
Okay?
It almost needs to stay here.
You know
for
what?
whenever
Put it
you
in your
come.
pocket. We have another coaster in that bucket. You can use that one. All right. We got to talk about, because there's a lot of, I'm not a fan personally, but I also can recognize when people are misguidedly hating
Me too.
on Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about her turning down the Super Bowl.
Okay. Which I completely and totally in agreement with her doing.
Completely.
Yeah.
Why does
Apparently,
she need
she's
it?
turned it down several years.
Why does she need it?
Should
Can we
we-
talk about? All right. So the
Okay,
idea,
for one-
the idea is that apparently there has been multiple attempts now to secure Miss Taylor Swift for the Super Bowl, and there has been multiple occasions that she has now turned it down, and everybody is calling her all kinds of names, saying that she's crazy. Do y'all not know that they don't get paid for the Super Bowl?
Exactly.
You do not. First things first. You do not get paid to perform.
Taylor's in it for a coin, and if you ain't talking coins, then you ain't talking her language.
And then y'all
Period.
are like, ugh, good, because the thing with the... First of
don't-
all,
she
there's
don't-
a reason they've approached Taylor Swift multiple years in a row.
Exactly.
I don't even think it's a money thing. She literally will be in Japan during the Super Bowl.
Because
you want her to
she's
fly all the
making
way
money.
from Japan?
Yeah.
No.
Because she's
making
making,
She's
money.
making money.
I mean,
And-
yeah, she's making
and-
money.
and here's
She
the-
is also giving a lot away. She's also bringing so much money to every town she performs in.
They
she is
said-
rejuvenating those towns.
And
They
on,
s-
on top of that, I'll say this: she doesn't need it.
She don't need it.
You know what I'm saying? Like when
She's
they do
one of the biggest acts on the fucking planet.
period. When they say, "Oh, it's for the exposure," she doesn't need exposure.
That shit.
Her tours are like she goes to a city and she has to add 3 more dates in that city.
Like I'm not a
And-
Swiftie, but like you're gonna stop hating, bro.
And here's one thing that people don't understand. if she did that show, it would be too close to her concert. And why would she give her concert away when people are paying all of these amounts of money to go
per person
to go to it in 3 cities? She can't even keep it in. So why would she do it for free for the Super Bowl?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Why would
For what?
For what?
Correct.
Like you said, exposure?
She could do.
Who needs exposure?
Taylor don't have to do the Super Bowl until she's fucking 60.
Yeah,
Like-
like
Okay.
she's one of the top gross. Like her concert is
Her-
out. Like
They said
top
that this.
charge.
They
She's
said
making
this
$1
concert is
billion.
gonna make $1.3 billion.
Yeah.
Period.
The highest grossing concert ever.
Yeah.
And she's taking most of that home.
yeah.
What
And
does
but
she-
she's also
she's
giving
making-
millions
She's
away
making
to her
so
workers.
much money. She's making so much money. She gave like each of her workers like $100K.
It's falling off the table.
Bro,
So what does she need to?
why does she
align
need
her-
the Super
and
Bowl?
You know why? Hold on. Here's another bad thing about it. And just so that the Super Bowls can make them her like conservative Barbie for their brand.
Yeah.
They need her more so because they need that. Oh, we want to get the white conservative base back. We want to get those people who hate Bud Light back. You know what I'm saying? And Taylor's going to be the main person who does that. But who's to say she wants to be that figurehead? You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to be.
She makes too much money off liberals,
She doesn't
too.
want to be the female James Aldean.
No.
And that's what they need her to be.
No, she's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's given more than 50 million of her own money in bonuses.
$50 million.
Because she's worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
She's worth $1 billion.
I mean that's fine and dandy. I mean she deserves to make money. She's literally performing for like 3+ hours straight. Every night.
Schultz went and saw her perform. Like his wife dragged him to the show. He said after the first song.
Dragged.
No, he said she dragged me to the show. After the first song, I was fucking hooked.
Yeah.
Because
She's a performer.
Because she's got fucking number one. She's got fucking hits. He said, and number two, the show is played out like a play.
Oh, really?
Not like a concert. It's like a play.
Yeah, because when I see it, I'm never impressed. Only because
I don't care.
It's all the
No.
different eras. So it's
I'm
like
not
she
intrigued.
transitions into it.
Well, I'm not saying that she doesn't have talent. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, whenever I see it, it's always that one costume.
Apparently, she goes through 20 outfits.
And that's
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every time I see anything from the show, it's always that one purple and magenta.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like it's always that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, she stays in that the whole concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Apparently,
kinda-
she goes through 30 fucking outfits.
Okay, I can. Well, then I guarantee you. She's Taylor.
I'm sure it's amazing. I'm not intrigued by it. I won't buy a ticket to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
You would go if I had a ticket.
I go.
I would
I
definitely.
go.
If somebody had it and said, "Hey, here's a ticket,"
A free
Yeah.
ticket?
I'd fucking go.
Yeah.
I'd go to that before the Drake and 21 Savage one.
Well, I'm not going to Drake and Trinity.
No, because I looked the other day because the company that I work for, they have like a little website where you
Yeah.
get like discounts on
Okay.
shit. And one of them is tickets to
Yeah.
concerts and shit. And I went and looked. To get a decent seat,
decent-
$300 per ticket.
And he
Kiss my ass,
kiss my
bro.
ass.
No.
For Drake.
No. I love Drake.
I-
Drake is my favorite artist of the decade.
Okay.
But no.
No.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
Not-
if
I wouldn't do that for nobody.
Well, if he's your favorite artist, 300 is not that bad.
It is.
I'd do that.
It is. No.
Yeah.
There is
You know?
nobody I pay three. If
I
they
feel like
brought,
that's a weird
if they
thing
brought
to say, my
Tupac
favorite
back,
art. I
I
don't think
might
it's your
pay
favorite
$300 to go see Tupac. If they were like, we would resurrect Tupac for a show, and a $300 ticket will get you in, not on the ground, get you in the fucking
Building.
building. No,
No.
I'm not doing that.
I
Come
mean,
on,
I
man.
wouldn't mind seeing
That's
Taylor.
disrespectful.
I love live music, but it just seems like a lot.
Like
So,
I
a
remember
lot of
being
people-
a kid, and you could get on the ground for like $200-300.
Yeah, well, everything's more
Now it's
expensive now.
$300 to just sit in the stands. No.
And it's
Yeah.
also just the
No.
vibe of being at the concert. A lot of people say like even if they don't even like see Taylor, if they're in the nosebleeds, like you still have a
Beyonce.
fantastic time because it's just the vibe of being there.
Beyonce is selling out no view tickets.
Yeah.
Like you can only hear the concert. You can't even see it.
Shut up.
Selling
Yeah.
it out.
Oh,
It
bro.
literally states that it's like no view, like you won't see her at all.
You're
But
outside.
you'll just see it.
Like I think Ed Sheeran did that too, where you can't get inside, but they have like a monitor outside, and you can stand outside and watch the monitor.
How much is that?
I don't know, but I'm not paying for it.
Okay.
I-
might
I would-
go.
I would-
I mean, I'd go just for the vibe.
I'll watch
like,
it on
hey,
YouTube.
No, I
No,
mean,
that
yeah,
I
but
get.
it's a
No,
vibe.
you're right. You're right.
like,
I get the idea of the vibe,
I
but
love like the music festival
feels
vibe.
disrespectful.
Because even people are like, oh, you know, they like, oh, I know y'all tired of seeing our Renaissance outfits, but I'm like, I love seeing the black girls dressed up in that like avant-garde clubhousey type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't usually do that. So I love seeing the Renaissance fashions and what Beyonce's been doing with her Renaissance tour. I
heard her fucking concert is amazing.
But
period. I can't pay money to go sit in that traffic, find somewhere to park, wait in line to get into the venue, finally get into the venue, have to find somebody to help me find my seat for the fucking stage to be this big from my view, and you're just a little ant walking around. No, I'm not paying all that fucking money,
I need a really good seat. I need a really good seat.
Like, I love a House of Blues concert because granted, they're not that big, but who was it that I said? Conway the Machine. Conway the Machine's supposed to be coming to. Okay. I love Conway. Okay. And he's gonna be there, and 200 people can fit in House of Blues.
I saw Thundercat, and I used to love some Thundercat until I saw him at the Orpheum, and his concert was absolutely awful.
Oh no!
I'm talking about awful.
Well, I don't know what era you grew up in, but we went and saw Sum 41.
Okay.
And
I would expect that to be awful.
Simple Plan?
And Simple Plan.
Okay.
We went and saw them. We got to get close enough that they looked like people on the stage.
Yeah, so close.
And the main singers didn't get near us, but the guitarist would run to our side of the stage and his sweat would almost hit us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ticket, worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm having an experience.
Yeah.
I can see you. I can hear you. I'm vibing with all the people around me. This is a great moment. A fucking mosh pit might break out.
But you know what? It can work against you, too, because I remember when I saw Kanye, I had really, really good seats.
Oh, no.
And I felt like I needed a spiritual bath after the concert.
I heard that about Kendrick. I heard the same thing about Kendrick.
Kanye's concert, and it was the one where he was wearing that mask all the time.
Yeah.
The Phoenix, when he did the creative album with it too, which I love the album.
Which album?
I forget. Dark Twisted
Fantasy.
That's
one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites as well. So that's why I went to the concert. Man. Had amazing tickets, and I got there, and I'm like,
see his face.
"What is this art?" It wasn't even about not seeing his face. It was just it felt like a dark ritual.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like avant-garde and stuff like that, but I don't want it to be, too dark if I'm on mushrooms. You know what I'm saying?
I get
there it is. Yeah. Touch number 1.
Okay. I've been doing good tonight.
You've been doing so good.
You're doing great.
You're covered, hovered in your little corner. Yeah. I see your hand move sometimes, but then you catch it.
Yeah. Like this. Hands to yourself, Quincy. Hands to yourself. I remember
this is going to happen. We're not ending the show until he does it.
Okay, my friends, I was working at the Gap, my first job, and I'm in high school, and they accused me of sexual harassment.
Oh, gosh.
Quincy's always touching me. I'm like,
some people are just
was
touching.
It women?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Oh, the fuck out of here.
How about this?
You should have been like, bro, I'm gay.
I'm like, the bitch went to my high school. She knew.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We were all in the same school. Come on. I'm like, girl.
But,
okay.
So,
I don't know.
For Taylor Swift, I didn't actually say this part of it. I get completely that she is not some people's cup of tea.
She don't need you, bro.
Well, it's not even that. It's just I am so tired of people in the comments being like, "Who's Taylor Swift?"
Stop.
She's overrated.
Stop it.
Or, I'm like, your small little ego is showing so hard. This hard ass working woman is making bank. Hold on.
And even stop.
She's working her ass off.
100%.
And she has all of these, you are no one to her. She does not care if you're a fan or not.
And that's why they're
your
hating.
hatred only makes her more popular. I am not a blown out Swiftie, but I enjoy her music. I would easily go to her concert if I could get tickets. But the people who are like, "Oh, she sucks." No, she doesn't.
Stop, bro.
She might not be your type of
that's
music, and that's fine. I wouldn't spend money to go see most country artists. It's just not my type of music. But I'm not going to say that they suck.
But wait, Taylor was country, though.
She was.
Okay.
She was. Very, very in the beginning.
And
but I'm just saying, for me personally.
Why a lot of blowback I get from, in the white community when they don't like her is that she switched from country.
She was making more money in pop.
Bro. She found her bag.
But they don't like that. when you're like country people are like
die hard.
They're die hard.
There is a line in the sand with country's people.
Somebody said the same thing because it was like a bunch of artists and they were like, because it was
like they hate King Brown.
Look, I said this. I was like, you know what? The guys have, and don't get offended. I was like, the guys have been all podcasting, meaning like all of the rappers went to podcasting and all the singers went to podcasting. I was like, but the women out here are making music right now. You know what I'm saying? And it had all of the pictures. It had Doja Cat. It had Taylor. It had Beyonce. And somebody was like, oh, all overrated. I was like, sir, let me tell you something. You can maybe not like their personality. Mm-hmm. You can maybe not like, you know, their vibe. But you can't say that these women aren't talented. They're highly talented. Taylor is highly talented. I might not be diehard all of her music, but I'm no way I'm going to, like, listen to her shit and be like, oh, I don't like this.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm so like big on call it what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Swiftie. There's a handful of Swift songs that bop, son.
Yeah.
Trouble? Come on, man.
You know.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Like, that is my shit. However, most of her discography, I don't care for.
Yeah, most of it.
However,
most of it.
I'm not going to sit here
I like Blank Space because it's a little
Blank
sassy.
Space is great too.
Blank Space.
But I'm not going to sit here and look.
Space, baby.
And I'll write your name. But I'm not going to sit here and look at this woman and go, you're garbage.
You're garbage.
No, you're not. You are selling out arenas all over the world. Like Nicole said, 3 shows in a, or you said 3 shows in a city because the first one was oversold.
Yeah.
Like,
and they need 4 or 5. They need 4 or 5.
And still there's people that aren't able to go see it that live in that city.
In one city.
Yeah.
One city.
And then like
just the economy she brings to every city. That's hotel rooms. That's people going out to eat. That's people like you're rejuvenating the economy in every city she touches. And she's donating like there's a particular I think amount of money that she donates to the food banks of every town she goes into too.
Yeah.
That will like feed them for the next year.
But
and
like
her crowd is like non-problematic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
they come in town, they're like, hey, we like Taylor.
It's not like the Barbs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they leave. Like they don't be fighting in the street like the Barbs and shit.
I actually saw a TikTok that someone was in like a crowd of women walking up like the little incline, and she's like, I realized today that I don't have a fear of crowds. I have a fear of men in crowds. She's like, because I don't feel uncomfortable right now in this crowd of women. I feel fine. I feel safe.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but like,
that is so fucking true.
And I just hate the owls that just come out of nowhere and like who?
Like, you know who the fuck she is. Shut up.
Hey, that's Taylor fucking Swift, Karen. Who the fuck are you? Is the real question.
And my whole thing is this: if you're that disconnected from pop culture,
no, you're not.
Then why are you on social media? There's no way you're on Facebook.
There's no way.
And you don't know who a Taylor Swift is. There's no way. And you don't know. Oh, I don't even know who this person is. Okay, great. A cookie for you.
Fucking.
You don't know anybody. Why the fuck should we even be talking to you? You know what I'm saying?
So you're boring. Is what you're telling me.
Exactly.
But like when with the Taylor Swift shit. Jay-Z having the shit with the NFL. Who?
I don't know. I
only listen to artists that are relevant.
Yeah. Okay.
J fucking Z?
Okay.
Eminem makes the thing about Trump. Oh, he hasn't made a good album in 10.
Okay, well,
shut up.
Well, you know the last time he made a good album then, bitch. You know, and you got all these dad bod ass dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
It's
you
fine.
can touch me.
It's fine.
okay.
Go ahead. I was just attacked.
Like,
it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Okay, fine. You know what I mean? Well, like, your nephew fucked your new wife. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was like when Samuel L. Jackson came out and said, I don't give a fuck if people stop watching my movies because of what I said about Trump. I stand by that shit.
Yeah.
And then motherfuckers came out, who?
Okay,
bro,
you don't know who
shut
Samuel L.
up.
Okay,
shut up.
They really be thinking that they're chewing it.
Yeah.
So somebody said something the other day, and I think that this is the greatest shit that I've ever heard. Usually the Trumpers, they hear. So I was in a group, and somebody made something. It was like how I got my laser and everything up there. It was like one of those laser groups, and somebody made something, and it said, "Try that in a small town."
Oh.
And one of the comments underneath it said, this is hilarious because I feel like every time the left sees something and thinks that it's offensive, the right builds their character around it.
It's let me tell you something. It's that there's a term for that.
Yeah.
It's called white constructionalism in
White.
sociology.
Yeah, we suck, bro. Go
Well,
ahead.
you know, there might be a by this time there might be a black constructionalism.
No,
too.
it's mostly
But-
white conservatives.
But what the term for that is like white people build their identity around what they're not. So they'll look at black people or they'll look at some other and they'll be like, okay, well, we're not this, we're not this, we're not that. And the term is they never start with, oh, well, we are this, we are that.
Yeah.
We just are not this.
Yeah.
So that's what it is too. This was back in 2000 when I was in college, and I think that's gotten even worse with social media. I'm glad that you bring that up because I even said that was like a big thing when I say, hey, I'm going to do launch another podcast. I'm going to do another body of work where you're just like, what is even the audience of this? Because everything's so polarized now that people are either going to love it or hate it based off of what your views were. Like I look at a lot of the bloggers on, like, you know, just a lot of the bloggers in the mainstream, like urban bloggers and stuff like that. I'm like, they have to choose between liking Nicki Minaj or Cardi B.
Can't like them both.
Exactly. Can't like them both. Can't not like them both.
Right.
Can't not talk
You
about
have
them all.
to like one.
You have to talk about them at
But
all.
only one.
Only one.
Yeah.
And if you choose the wrong one, then now you have this whole legion of enemies that are going to be trying to destroy you forever. You like you know what I'm saying? So like y'all might not know these bloggers, but like Tasha K, Armand Wiggins, Jason Lee of Hollywood All Locked.
I know Jason Lee.
Yeah, these are huge
Love Jason
blogs. And like, if you go on any one of their feeds, every comment is, I hate you because you hate Nikki. I hate you because you said this about Cardi. And that's kind of what we've been, like what we are now. Like, oh, we're so above it. And I'm just like, I want to get back to just like liking artists. I'm like, I don't even if I hadn't heard any Taylor Swift songs, if somebody gives me a ticket, hey, I'll go and just check it out. Same with Beyonce. And that's what I keep saying about the women. The women are just trying to make their music right now.
Yeah.
You know, and the men are the ones, I feel like a lot of the men are kind of butthurt that there's not like a man that they can rally behind. They tried to make James Aldean happen with his Try That in a Small Town.
Bro.
Which we didn't talk about the Montgomery brawl.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did a play.
No, you're more than welcome because we didn't have video.
Never
so you're
mind.
more than welcome to
Never
tap
mind.
into that because we don't have video.
Oh, y'all.
You're welcome to tap into that if you
Okay.
want. We got to have
Well-
TikTok moments. Let's go.
Okay, well.
But can I ask you this? Have you listened to the song?
Which song?
Try That in a Small
I
Town.
have.
Is it good?
No.
No,
It's not.
Can we talk about that? The
But-
song itself is mid at best.
But that's the problem.
and people are forming a fucking personality behind
But
it.
that's the same thing that I feel like happened with the Kiki and Usher thing. Like, you don't like the art, the art.
Right.
You like the
drama.
That's
the drama
yeah,
behind
bullshit.
it.
Yeah.
And you're weaponizing it. And art shouldn't be weaponized. That's why I respect what Doja Cat's been doing on her platform.
Speak on it.
I'm gonna like when you say, bitch, I don't care if y'all unfollow me. Bitch,
She
if-
lost 200,000 followers
500,000
and
followers.
said,
you
good.
know, good. Now I can concentrate on
yeah,
the people
Speak
who
on it. What
actually like,
happened?
like.
What happened? That was a great segue, by the way.
That was-
Continue. I'm sorry to call it out. Go
I
ahead.
know, I segue.
You
know
good at
I'm
what you
saying?
do. What happened?
I said, Doja's, she got a good bag of coke, and and she just really started going in, talking her mind, speaking how she speaks.
She got fucked up,
she
bro.
had some mushrooms. She really just went in. Like, I don't, like, that's why I don't
She
go
finna
live
just
a
about
lot.
to buy
dude. I'm like,
herself.
you know what I'm saying? Because if I get into a bag and then go live, you know what I'm saying? I won't have a friend left in this world. So she did it, and I'm not mad at her, but she even said I know where she's coming from.
I got it completely.
That thing with that Stranger Kids thing, it affected her more than people realize.
Noah? Yeah.
Like, and I don't really agree with that little bitch for what he did.
No.
Because, like, that goes against bro code, cis code. You supposed to be a gay dude. If your good Judy comes to you talking about, hey, I like your friend, you either hook that up or you don't. You don't bring it to Facebook.
I agree.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then they villainized her just because he's like the new, I just came out as gay, so you can't villainize him. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I'm so glad you said that.
The conservatives don't be wrong about kind of like that whole liberal thing. Like, they really do. The liberals be hiding behind that shit. Speaking of,
That's why I like to stay in the middle.
I went to the country club, you know, like over there in Marigny, right?
Yeah.
Despise that place. They really, you know, like I really
Is that
do.
the racist pool you posted about?
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it is like they hang their rainbow flags all over the place. And it's the little gay bartender. I'm like, dude, I've been coming here for years. And every time I come here, your little punk ass got a lot of sass and a lot of attitude. And I'm like, and you're a bartender. Like, you're supposed to be polite and stuff like that. And I wrote him a letter to the general manager about them. I was like, y'all wouldn't have these rainbow flags like you're all inclusive, but you're really just a bunch of racist gays. You know what I'm saying? And like people don't really like. There's a whole bunch of racist liberal gays.
Well, like I was
that
saying,
that hide behind those rainbows.
yeah, like I was telling you earlier, like they have a gay guy that works with me.
Yeah.
And I normally get along with everybody, but this
Yeah.
dude is a diva.
Yeah.
And like to the point where I'm just like, I make a joke or something, and he like does the
Okay.
and like rolls his eyes, but like
Exactly.
not ironically, like
Yeah.
seriously.
Like,
I'm
seriously. And like and he's hiding behind that whole like if you tell him something, then you're bashing me because I'm gay.
Yeah.
But I'm like, girl, I will lay you out in this motherfucker.
I'll beat your ass.
I like,
Daddy taught me to fight.
sis. Okay? Okay? Okay.
He gonna get you. He gonna get you. His arm hurting right now. It's throbbing.
He's gripping that chair so hard, like, do not let go.
We ain't into the show till he do it.
But you like like that they really do play on that, so they'll be real like it's the white and the white Latino ones, you know, and this is when I'm drinking too much because they're gonna get all mad at me and stuff like that. But they know that they do it, you know what I'm saying?
Go for it.
And especially because I'm not a top. Like, see, if I was a top,
You think that adds to it?
no, they'll be all on it because they be down in the fridge quarters buying dick, you know what I'm saying? But you know, because I'm a bottom, they're like, oh, you competition? No, I don't have competition. First of all, bitch.
Yeah, I got you, I
You
got
know?
you, I
So
got you.
it's that. Like, there's a lot of layers to it. You know, what's going on here? What's going on?
I'm fucking with.
I'm like, someone's microphone has the thing on it, and it's taken up.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, the echo fucks it all up. I just love.
I love it too.
I love it. Sorry.
I mean, I'll never forget when we read that James Dean tweets with that effect on it. Like the fact that you
Lost that.
It's
I
never
just
too
want-
late.
I just want you to be messy hoe during one episode.
I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
like, I love that effect. We're gonna look when we find something really messy, we're gonna use that effect.
Okay.
And it's gonna be amazing.
I got Susanna, you got Messy. We're gonna figure it out.
You know,
I feel like we're due for one, like some over, like,
yeah.
dramified
Yeah.
statement from someone.
Oh, Kiki's gonna be releasing a statement.
It's coming,
Yeah.
and then we calling you.
Kiki's gonna be very much like, you know what, you know. You go through a lot of things as a new mother, and you know.
How old's her baby?
It's
Couple months.
a couple months, maybe 6 months.
No, yeah, I'm about to say it can't be a
Yeah,
year
he
yet.
got to be 3 or 4 or 5 months. She's gonna be talking about postpartum and what a woman bodies go through.
Because you're gonna have to.
and hormones.
She gonna have to reel it in. This
Exactly.
bullshit. That she, okay.
Exactly.
Did you see the Usher video?
I did. I saw that trash.
You saw it?
It looked
Yeah.
like.
Was it good?
No.
It was funny.
Looked like Usher said, "Girl, meet me at Boomtown Casino
No.
in your own clothes."
First of all, I love Boomtown.
Okay, I love
I
Boomtown.
love
I really love Boomtown. And I'm right around the corner, so I'll be zipping over there.
February
Ooh,
27th.
if I live closer, bitch, I'd be broken than I am
my
now.
God. Oh God.
But was I know Q got it on his mind.
Yeah.
Was the song good? No.
It was horrible. Usher's a 50-year-old man talking about, I see your boyfriend. Like you're like when.
Oh, so he's playing into it.
Oh, he's playing.
Oh
into it.
yeah, like literally the end of the video is her like waking up from the dream
Yeah.
of her like dancing with Usher, and she's just like, "Oh, I missed the concert. Well, you know, I am a mother."
You know, I'm so tired. You know, I'm
Yeah.
a mother now. Oh, he's playing into.
Oh, it was
You know, and
very petty.
Which made me. Let me tell you something. It made me adjust my birthday plans because I was gonna go out to Vegas to see Usher's show for my birthday.
Now you don't
But
want
I was
to.
like, I'm just gonna go see Beyonce's Renaissance because she don't be entertaining. I don't have time for bullshit. Usher's show is for single moms and
The baby's
Hoping
about
to be
6
the next
months, by
Kiki.
the way.
and chubby
6 months.
girls
Yeah.
and sheer stuff, hoping to get pulled on stage. It's obviously not for somebody like me.
Can you imagine
Can you imagine?
if one night Usher just pulled a gay man on
Oh
stage?
God, he should pull me on us. You're right. Maybe if I wear some assless
Wow, would you fuck?
sheer pants, huh?
Would you fuck?
Hell no.
Come on.
No.
Usher?
I mean, they say he got the herp.
Oh, he definitely got the hurt.
Okay, well
Definitely.
then no.
You gotta wear a condom.
I mean, see, I'm chased.
You like it raw.
No.
Bow.
I am not a raw dog warrior like Sexy Red. Okay, Sexy Red said she was a raw
But
dog queen.
do you also agree with the move that Chris Brown would beat Usher in a versus?
I agree now.
Yeah.
I agree now.
Come on.
I'm totally not on Usher's side no more.
I mean before. Before you got petty.
Before I got petty, I'm petty now. But before I would have been like, hey, Usher's got. But I'm like, you know what? The last 10 years, Usher's been making the same song over and over, and they all got this exact same. Like they're all built off of there. There goes my baby.
See, 80s to me, 8701 was his last good album.
No, he put the one he did after 8701 was really good too.
I like the one he did with Nikki.
Oh, I didn't like that. Oh yeah, that was. I mean,
You
no,
want
I
me to
didn't
get you something, Daddy? Hey, girl.
Yeah, like him and Chris Brown are trapped in whatever style they are in, and they won't let up.
Oh, wait,
'Cause it's
no, whoa.
working for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whoa,
yeah,
I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, you definitely.
I forgot
did.
Confessions came after that.
No, but then after Confessions,
Here I
too.
Stand.
No, I don't like that one.
Raymond versus Raymond.
No.
Wait, Here I Stand. I had Love in His Club, Trading
Yeah.
Places, Moving Mountains.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, this one was good. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, that one.
I'm
was
wilding. Okay. Love in His Club Part 2 with Beyonce
Yeah.
and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Ooh,
good. That was good.
bangers.
Yeah.
And then you got Raymond versus Raymond,
Yeah.
which had Hey Daddy, Daddy's Home, There Goes My Baby, Lil Freak. I like Lil Freak. Oh my God.
I like There Goes My Baby, but I feel like everything he's made after There
DJ
Goes
got
My
us falling
Baby-
in love.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Hot Toddy with Jay-Z. Come on, man.
I mean, that sounds like, There Goes My Baby. They all sound like There
all-
Goes My Baby to me.
Yeah, they all. Somebody to love.
Yeah, There Goes My Baby.
And then he had Looking for Myself.
There goes my baby. Looking for myself.
Climax.
Looking for my baby.
Yeah.
There goes my baby. I do love. I love. I'm in love. I'm just bad at it.
Oh,
Bad
yeah,
habits. Bad habits.
Yeah.
I like-
Okay.
I love. I'm just bad at
And
it.
then what was it? No Limit. No
Yeah.
Limit. The Hard to Love album.
Yeah.
No Limit, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it.
Yeah. So he tried to. He thought he could use Kiki for a little Kiki points.
The never-ending fight
and
for relevance.
And she's not that girl. And when you juxtapose it against the fact that a week before Chris Brown released a song with Ciara, I'm like, you're Usher and you're following up a Chris Brown and Ciara release with a Usher and Keke Palmer release.
How you feel about Ciara?
I mean, I like Ciara.
Baby, stop.
I like.
Call it a day.
Call what a day.
Her career.
Look, this is what I like about Ciara, because now she's on some like, you know what? I'm a rich bitch. I don't have to make music, and
She don't.
And I know you don't like my music, but it makes me happy.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I support that.
Big facts. Do you?
You know what I'm
You ain't
saying?
even got to do it no more, but you still keep going.
She just does it for the
I
love of it.
enjoy it, yeah.
You know, because it makes me happy, and if it's making you happy,
Cool.
and every time you put a video, Russell puts another baby in your womb. You know what I'm saying? And y'all
Fuck
family
up.
grows.
Hey, but as long as if I forgot to say it this week, fuck Future. I just want to put that
You
out
know
there.
what I'm saying? So like, and people don't realize. I feel like, I called Future out, so I called Kiki out too. And it's not about
You called Future out?
I did call Future out when he called out Russell.
Because he's jealous.
Exactly.
I don't even know what he said, but I
But-
know he's jealous.
Here's my only thing with the difference with Kiki and Darius. Y'all think that he embarrassed her, but I'm like, Kiki, you the one with the fan base. You know what I'm saying? And if you're famous, you should never turn your fans against who you're dating if they're not famous just because you can that day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, he brought it on himself. No, he didn't. He really didn't.
I still feel like if he'd have kept his mouth shut, this would have never happened.
You're right. It wouldn't have. But, I mean.
He agreed now. He didn't agree earlier.
No, I will say this.
That McQueen got in him.
I've always said this. You don't date a man thinking he's going to keep his mouth shut.
That's a big one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't date anybody thinking that they're going to keep their mouth
A
shut.
man is going to check you at some point, period.
And a woman will get ratchet if she has to.
Kiki,
Or feels like she has to.
a big thing that Kiki be going through is that she's really a lesbian.
Shut up.
She keeps saying it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
No, I didn't hear
She
that.
said it right after all of this happened. She was like, I'm finally able to admit that I'm bisexual.
You
And-
fucking lying. Come on, research department. But wait, how do you feel about Wayne Brady being pan?
Oh my God.
Come on, man. I need to hear from a gay guy how
Oh my
that feels
God.
to hear
Like,
that.
I feel horrible because like all the years that we wasted. Like I've always felt like me and Wayne Brady would have made a really good couple. Like I've always felt that. I've always felt that way. Like he is like so funny and sexy to me.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a good looking man, dude.
oh.
Did you find him sexier when he did the Dave Chappelle
Yes,
skit?
I did. I was like, okay, cool. You're corny, but you can get hood with me whenever we need to. Like, if
Is
we,
Wayne Brady
you know
gonna
what I'm
have to
saying?
choke a bitch?
okay, if we gotta go to the hood to get a bag or something, you know what I'm saying? I know you can handle myself.
Mr. Brent Franklin's
yes.
lonely.
Yes, yes.
I still gotta show her that because I know she's never
Oh,
seen
Mr.
it.
Oh God, show it to her. Mr.
I will.
Ben Franklin is lonely. bitch.
I make wait, what is it he said? I make Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X, huh, motherfucker?
You know what I'm saying? So I love,
I love Wayne Brady, man.
I'm not sure what his pansexuality means.
I
but,
don't
like,
know what pansexual means. To me, it's still bi.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
And let me tell you something. I had a friend that stopped being friends with me because, he was pansexual, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. It's great to have a pansexual friend. And he felt like I was outing him. I'm like, outing you? I'm like, you came out with me.
So the problem is
you brought a trans woman
No,
to our lunch date.
So-
I was like, I didn't think that you were in the closet.
I'm gonna tell you something that only straight people know.
Yeah.
If you don't understand immediately, you're an out.
Okay.
That's what I've learned. Is like I've had trans people that I have questions. I support you.
Yeah.
I'll fight for you.
Yeah.
Anybody play with you, I'm knocking them the fuck out.
Yeah.
But I have questions.
Yeah, we have questions.
I will support you forever.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have answers
But
to my
I need to
questions.
know what I'm
I'm just
supporting.
curious.
Yeah.
And not even like I need to know what I'm supporting.
I need to.
I just need to know.
Yeah.
If you're a pedophile, I don't care.
Yeah.
However, the rest we talked about it on the show, trans people.
Yeah.
I said one day, I went up to somebody and I said, hey.
Okay, you went up to them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I went up to his wife.
Okay.
I said, well, we were all in a room and I said, so my question is,
Okay.
Justin?
Just like a white man. My question is.
Answer me.
I said, this person is a man. Yes. No, like he transitioned into a man.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
It was
transitioned into a
preemie.
man.
Okay.
So I said, this person is a man.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. If we have sex,
Go.
that's gay. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Consensus of the room, yes. But I'm in pussy.
Well, then they're
The
not.
complete opposite of gay.
But they're not. Then they're not a trans man. Then.
They are.
No,
They
they're
got it
not.
all done. They got
No.
beards.
They're not.
They got a beard.
They're not a trans man until they have a dick.
See, now you stirring up some controversy.
That's what I. That's.
Some people can't afford it.
That's the
Yeah.
big one.
I mean, you're not a trans until you transform.
Transition.
Okay. Well,
I love Q so.
He's like, oh shit.
Q is my favorite
You
person.
right, you
Yo,
right.
hey, I'll fight any of y'all. Y'all got a problem with Q. I don't give a fuck. Q ain't even got to fight. I'll fight, bitch.
Transformers.
Well, that's.
This is the moment Turtle's supposed to have the Transformers theme song on here somewhere. So I can- Damn.
He said it was gay. So what?
Okay.
But,
So,
yeah.
and
I
other
don't
than
even know
that,
how we got here.
then that's just you're
Talking about
transgender.
Well, yeah. So I think pansexual is bisexual. I don't.
So bisexual is you like boys and you like girls.
Well-
Pansexual is you like boys and you like girls, but you also like boys that transform.
No.
Transition.
Yeah.
You like
Trans boys.
No,
you like
well,
trans
no.
girls,
transsexuals.
No.
And you like
No.
non-binary.
non-binary.
That's
Exactly.
what our
Yeah, pansexuals, they like just anybody.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, if you're cute enough, then you should like me. You know?
I like you, Q. You're my bestie.
Come pan over here. Okay?
Britney Spears.
Oh, gosh. Brittany. Oh, Brittany.
Nicole, take it from here.
Oh, God.
I don't want to take shit.
You
Oh,
taking it from
come
me.
on. You got to launch it, Nicole. Launch
He
it.
did the Kiki. I did everything else.
Yeah.
You do the Britney.
I mean, I don't know much. I didn't look
I gotta
into it,
pee
but
again.
Okay.
apparently, bro is filing for divorce and
He is.
extorting Brittany into giving him more money because they signed a prenup, and he's accusing her of cheating.
Proud of
Oh,
him.
he's accusing her of cheating?
Yeah.
Yes.
She definitely did it.
She?
Yeah.
She definitely cheated.
Interesting.
She's not all there, bro.
Let me.
I gotta pee. Y'all get started.
I don't pay attention. It's so much.
Well, here's what the
Stay
issue.
off her
Looking
social
at any
media.
of her posts,
I feel bad supporting her when I look at her social media.
yeah, anytime I see any post she posts on social media, I just feel sad for her. To be honest,
Well,
I don't.
Here's what people don't understand. It's also the reason why I try to I advocate for Jamie Spears. You know, because I feel like we really do him kind of dirty, especially with the whole he made her go on birth control. People don't understand what Britney Spears her issues are. One of them, she's a hardcore nympho. If you go and read all of those like LA, blind blogs and stuff like that, there were like multiple reports for different locations where Britney was just kind of like a glory hole slut almost. You know what I'm saying? Like she would be in the bathroom naked and you could just go in there, smash and leave. She wasn't even looking behind to see who it was. No protection. And at first, I used to think, oh, that sounds kind of like, and because they'd also say she has like those STDs that can't get rid of and stuff like that. And this was at the first, and I was like, then you know what? That makes sense. If you look at her now, and it's not like her father saying, hey, don't have kids, but he just knows that she doesn't have the frame of mind to choose who she's gonna have kids with. That's how Kevin Federline got her pregnant twice, and you can see that Britney isn't all there to be a mother. So her father was just trying to keep her from not having a bunch of kids that she couldn't support. I believe. But if she cheated, if he's saying she cheated, she definitely did. But not in the way that he thinks. Not in the way that's like, oh, I like this other person. she's just the type. Those those slow girls.
Those type.
Yeah, like well, I'll even say it to this. With the girls where you think that maybe somebody at home is exploiting or molesting them. You know what I'm saying? They're hypersexualized. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have a sense of like, don't do this and don't do that. And like they'll be in class showing their private parts and stuff like that. Britney's that type to me. You know, where she has some type of, she's a trauma survivor.
Okay. I can see it.
So
I think that she's just. I feel like she's been on shit since she was a small child, and it's finally showing itself in her brain. Well,
Yeah.
not finally, because she's always.
Well,
been
when you
low.
say on stuff, you think it's drugs?
I mean, I think she was on. I feel like everybody in Hollywood, honestly, is on
Period.
something.
Like they're like exactly. So that when they be like, "Oh, this person's on that," I'm like, they're all on that.
Yeah.
They all do that. At,
Correct.
on a Friday night. Period. But Britney's thing, they were saying was meth.
I mean,
And she comes up.
her social media is not like you can't look at her social media and be like, this is a mentally healthy person right here. This is a
my
person,
God,
and I'm not saying that someone should be in charge of her,
But you know what?
but like she has clearly got some shit going
I
on.
just showed something. She thinks that she's eating her social media up. Her direct quote when she got her divorce was, she was like, I know y'all look at my social media and see everything is perfect, but behind the scenes, it's been a different thing. I'm like, girl, nobody is looking at your social media.
I think as soon as we saw you get married, we've been waiting for this, to be quite honest.
When that poll came in, I said, this is going to be a fucking problem. Did you see it when the poll came in?
No.
Oh, my God. You haven't seen the stripper poll?
I think I saw like a picture of like.
Oh, no.
Poll was wild, son.
Oh my God!
Okay,
If you gotta go to her Instagram.
I had my Darius moment when I
God.
saw. Is that his name, Darius?
Yes.
I had my Darius moment when I saw
see,
the stripper pole.
But you know what? Sam did what y'all told Darius to do. I'm not gonna check you in public, bitch.
I'm divorcing
I'm
you.
just getting the fuck out of here because your fans gonna think I'm the problem, and they're even calling him the problem. Talking about we knew he
Oh
was.
yeah, okay. I did see. Oh,
Yeah.
No, they have one worse than that.
That's one. Yeah.
They got one worse than that.
It came in. I don't know where she ordered that motherfucker. Or
But what I love, I don't know if Nicole addressed this, but I love that he's threatening to like expose her.
yeah.
What you gonna expose, bro?
And let me tell you something.
It's Britney Spears.
I know Britney.
We've seen the worst.
I know she laughed at that shit. Like, expose me, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like she
probably said
literally
it just
shaved
like that.
her head.
And then tried to attack a car with an umbrella.
Please.
Yeah,
Come
like,
on, man. Like,
Expose me. What more could you show these people?
that I haven't already showed
guess
them
what?
tenfold.
Hey, guess
That's
what?
the
I don't
only
have
one
a
with the
sense of
stripper pole.
embarrassment, motherfucker.
You don't scare me, bitch.
Look, show these people whatever you want to show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where he had a good plan.
And you fumbled the bag, my brother.
Period. Well, I mean, he didn't fumble.
Not
the
yet.
bag.
We don't know yet.
Well, look, how long could anybody put up with that shit? Like, even if he was really in love with her.
Just the videos I be seeing of her. I'm like, I already know she a handful.
You know, because hold on a second. You know she's doing this at 3 a.m.
So can
this ain't in the afternoon.
Can we vote? Can we vote whether or not we fucked up letting her get out of her conservatorship?
No, y'all
Oh my
fucked up
God.
because I told y'all I was
She
there.
needs somebody watching.
I was there when she went into her conservatorship. Her father wasn't trying to take advantage of her.
No, her father's a certified dickhead.
No, he's not.
No?
They begged that man to step in and help. What else was he supposed to do when your daughter's this crazy? Like, what do you think that you're supposed to do? And if you're managing her money for 20 years to make sure that she has something to live on so that she can order poles off of Shein and show her ass in the middle of the day.
Shout out Sheen.
Okay?
If we can get a sponsorship, bro.
Shouldn't he get a little pocket change too? Any investment, any money manager is going to charge you 20% to manage your finances.
Facts.
Period. He didn't even take that much.
Yeah.
You know? You know?
Fuck.
Okay?
So wait.
Go easy on the dad. He's got it hard. Imagine if that was your daughter.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You can't tell her. You can't tell her
choke the
shit.
fuck out you.
You know?
That's that white parent coming out of me. I'm gonna choke the shit out.
The only thing I'm gonna do is either put your ass in a conservatorship or wash my hands completely of it.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no middle ground. I'm not gonna be coming over to visit while you twirling around.
But what's
with a
even
pussy.
funnier is the people that are like, leave her alone because I love her song.
Exactly.
It's deeper than that,
It's
bro.
deeper than that.
Like,
And
we're learning.
And that's what I was trying to say with the whole.
We're learning firsthand.
Exactly.
It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. But y'all always be the last ones to learn, and you do a lot of damage in the meantime.
So now her dad's sitting there going,
Yeah, I
right.
told you.
all right.
Okay,
Go
because who's
ahead.
gonna take care of you now?
Yeah.
I'm not doing shit. I'm not touching that.
Look at Amanda Bynes. Have you seen Amanda Bynes lately?
Oh my God.
It is the saddest fucking thing.
It's the same thing. Like you
It's
can't.
so sad.
Like the public takes away your power to protect your loved ones, but they're not going to protect them either.
Now she calling Rihanna the N-word.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's years ago. That's
Okay,
years
okay.
ago. Yeah, like she had like a breakdown.
Okay, well I knew that she.
But
did
no,
that.
she's saying that like her Twitter got hacked. Like, you know, the usual PR bullshit.
Girl,
But
we know
she
you
had a
crazy.
breakdown
We know.
and she went crazy on
Yeah.
Twitter. And then from there, she's got face tattoos now.
I saw that.
And like she's getting engaged to guys that are like
that she just
fresh out of rehab.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's how Britney is. Britney was just pulling people off the street.
that dude's 29.
Exactly.
You're 40 something.
Exactly.
What are you? Come on.
And Britney will even tell you she's got this.
Call it what it is.
She's
like,
got a Middle Eastern fetish.
Oh,
She
God.
said that before. Because remember, that room, she was going crazy. Remember, she was pulling photographers and just screwing them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know any of this.
Because I'm mad because I wanted to fuck Britney Spears my whole life.
Oh, God.
But I always thought that I didn't have the bankroll to do it. But apparently.
No. Oh, no. You could just walk. As long as you catch her in the bathroom, you can get it.
If I just talk to her nicely.
Just real nicely. Be like her.
Somebody say, you ask her nicely.
They say she is a mess in L.A. She just be out. Like, he's got to go out to Outback Steakhouse with her.
I've literally heard, read and heard stories that, like, if you're out in L.A. at a certain, you might see Britney Spears just walking the streets.
Yeah.
And, like, a bikini top.
Period. And
there
cursing,
she is.
And cursing at the people in traffic. And he's somewhere running behind her trying to
get her in the car.
Get yours.
Get your fucking ass in.
But if he talks too loud, you embarrassing
you a piece of shit. You're an
embarrassing
asshole.
your woman in public. That's what you be saying.
It's different, Q.
No, it's not. You're
different.
embarrassing your woman in public.
Kiki wasn't having a meltdown.
Okay. You don't know that.
Now I feel like she. No, I'm not gonna do that to her. I'm not gonna. I still stand by it.
Could be a postpartum thing. You just never know. You never know her behavior behind the scenes. You know.
Everybody good? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
What?
Oh God. I know.
good.
Look, that's some good gin.
That's some great gin, right?
I'm literally have been sitting here with
You
an
all
empty
brown?
beverage.
You all brown, or you want to switch to some white?
I don't mind a little white.
Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on.
I know your fans.
I might have
out
walked
there.
into that.
Look, exactly.
Are you coming to the live show?
When is it?
The October 14th.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna
You better be there.
I mean, hopefully I'm on the panel some type of way.
You better come on there. You
know
better
what I'm
kick
saying?
Joe off.
At least.
You heard me right. You better kick Joe off. Name of the episode. You better kick Joe off. No, but because
I can't wait.
I went and re-listened to the old live show the other day, and
it was
when you
amazing.
walked in, it was so much fun.
Oh my
all sat-
God.
Q's in the motherfucking building.
Oh, that was a good time. That was a good night. I love that.
We're gonna
night.
do it again.
Oh gosh, you should.
But this time, I'm gonna have some people. I've already talked to some people that don't know the podcast.
Okay.
That are gonna come through.
Okay.
So.
Who doesn't know the podcast on the West
Some
Bank?
people.
Y'all got the West Bank locked up. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got some peoples. You know
Because
what I'm saying?
I told my friends, I was like, hey, I'm,
They just know me.
They was like, hey, you want to come hang out? I was like, oh, I'm podcasting today. Oh, with your hangover friends?
Hey.
Yes. We are more important.
We right here. You know what
I
I'm saying?
said, yeah.
But did we deep dive into Doja?
We briefly talked about it.
I know that's your shit.
You know, because it's been something that I've gone through as well.
I think that it's something that
a lot of
celebrities go through, or local talented people. I want to shout out Devin Snow with Hold the Mayo.
Okay.
Because I see him do that a lot.
Yeah.
It's like he'll not necessarily like what she did, but like he'll have moments where like people will be like it's been a while, granted, but like people would comment on his shit and just be like, well, you should be. I don't give a fuck what you think I should be doing.
Period.
Like Devin Snow is one of like the local wise, one of the best examples of that is like, bro, we not friends.
We're not.
I appreciate if you support me.
Period.
But we're not friends. You're not gonna sit here and give me advice. You're not gonna sit here and X, Y, and Z. Because
and you're not gonna
you like being right here while I'm popping.
Yeah.
But if I fall off tomorrow, you the last motherfucker that's gonna come talk to me.
I had to tell somebody that, when I got deplatformed, I'm like, you had all of these people when you're like, I
loved you all the time.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? But when you got thousands of comments every day, all day, you got your friends in the comment section talking about, don't forget your real friends. But then when you get deplatformed, I'm like, okay, cool. I got time to be y'all real friend now since you was so
fucking. And I didn't send your phone calls.
Since you was so miss me so much. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, since our selfie isn't gonna get 500 likes, maybe I don't need to.
First of all, I stand behind Q300, motherfucker.
But I'm just saying, it really speaks a lot of people be in these comments.
What did she do? What did she do? Let's start there.
She was just kind of like, you know what? I don't care if you accept this or not. And that's what
somebody said, like we're your fans.
No.
How it started.
They tried to name themselves. Like, we call ourselves the Kittens. And she was like, I don't like that name for my fans. You know what I'm saying? You're not the kittens, bitch. I'm a name, y'all. You ain't gonna name yourself.
But I remember it was can you do a little look up? Because like I feel like it was somebody that said something like, we love you, you know, XYZ, and like we're your fans. We made you who you are, you know.
That's what it came from.
And she basically came out and was, we're not friends.
Yeah,
like,
but that's what it came from.
Yeah,
she was like, we're the kittens. She was like, I don't like that name. How you gonna name my fans? I'll name you.
They're
you know
going up that Lady Gaga shit.
Yeah, and then she was like, and then they were like, well, we made you. If it wasn't for us, you'd be fucking, you know, whatever you were doing before that. And she was just like, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'd still be doing what I was doing then. She was so real about it.
She was like,
most motherfuckers would have bent to him.
But you know what? I love it for what it is, because I really feel like Nicki Minaj, she really does a lot to like, she really builds up all of this stan culture. I think
you got the barbs, you got the beehives, you got the this and the that.
And it's totally unnecessary. And Doja's like, look, I don't need that type of attention.
If you love me, you love me.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you here pretending to love me because you're part of some big organization.
And then like she said something along the lines of like, you should love us. And the girl, she was like, I don't know you.
She's like, I don't know you.
All right, so the tweet said, I want to hear you say, I do love you guys. As usual, you say to your fans. And then Doja said, I don't though, because I don't even know y'all.
Facts!
She's like,
I don't fucking know you.
And then someone was like, well, your fans make it possible for you to do this. Great. Do you love your boss? Your boss makes it possible for you to get your paycheck every week. Do you love him? Like, why do these...
Love him. Call it what it is. Love him.
And I love what she said the next week, because she was like, y'all need to be helping your parents out. Get a job. Help out around the house and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is true, too. I'm like, y'all want to be out here stands and people are throwing their whole lives away.
Their personality is built around loving this person.
I'm like, your whole internet personality is a picture of Nicki Minaj and everything is that, or... You know, a picture.
Have you ever heard of do you like? I know you follow rap. Do you like NLE Choppa?
Yes, I love that.
Have you ever heard of BAT Choppa?
No.
It is a dude on YouTube who got a matching neck tattoo. You know, NLE got that big ass neck tattoo. He got a matching tattoo that NLE has, and every fucking video he puts out is literally reacting. Re-impersonating
exactly
of NLE Choppa, and NLE don't know who the fuck he is.
Exactly,
and like everybody's in his comments, like bro, like literally his entire comment section is like, bro, you are meat rider number 1. Everybody makes fun of him, but he's like, I don't care about none of that. I just want him to notice me.
Exactly,
bro. That is not existence.
It's a weird place to be in as an artist when you're like, hey, you don't like me, you're obsessed with me.
Obsessed,
you know, and. I've had people obsessed with me, and it's a very scary feeling.
I'm sure.
We
haven't gotten there.
Yeah.
I want to read these Doja tweets.
Yeah. Read them Doja tweets, babe. Go ahead.
Okay, so initially she posted my life, my rules, my style, my attitude. Then the person came back and said, I want to hear you say, I do love you guys. As usual, you say to your fans. Then she said, I don't though, because I don't even know y'all. Then someone else came in and said, and we don't know you, but we have supported you through thick and thin. Mind you, you'd be nothing in all caps without us.
True.
You'd be working at a grocery store, making songs on fucking GarageBand,
True.
Miss High School Dropout.
True.
And Doja said, nobody forced you. I don't know why you talking to me like you're my mother, bitch. You sound like a crazy person.
True. And she's right.
Period. Like, who the fuck are you talking to, bitch? Yeah. Like, who are you to tell me?
I didn't ask you to buy my fucking singles.
Well, look, technically we did.
Did we?
Technically we said, hey, buy my album. But you didn't buy me, bitch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You bought this album. And that's what it is. It's very shut up and dribble. It's very we own you. You're our slave.
Very shut up and dribble.
It's not. Yes. It's not like, hey, we support you. It's you work for us.
Yeah.
And who the hell wants to be put in that position?
Like my favorite was when she did that metal version of her song. What was the name of it?
Shit, I don't remember.
Say So.
Yeah.
Say So. When she did the metal version of Say So, because they literally told her for the album, you need to perform this because it promotes the album. And she was like, I'm so sick of performing that fucking song. I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah.
And she literally called in a heavy metal band to come back her while.
But I love when she
Bro,
changes
stop
it.
playing with her.
Yeah, like stop playing, like because everything
You
she's
know her,
saying
don't you?
makes sense. And
No.
she's like
Oh.
a theater kid. You know what I'm saying? She's not like so she's an artist as well. And artists challenge themselves to be creative, and they don't want to be stuck. They don't want their art to feel like, oh, I got to do this. Because
No.
they want to feel.
Real artists don't like that.
They
Real
don't.
artists don't like feeling like I have to do
do
this for my
Yeah.
fan
Yeah.
base. And like we've talked about this before, like when it comes to the Hangover podcast, we literally missed out on interviewing somebody that's on national television
Why?
because we're too raw. Is literally what
Yeah.
we were told. We don't
Y'all are raggedy.
yes.
Yeah.
No, seriously. And like their manager called it.
Yeah.
He was on board.
Yeah.
He was all for it. I'm not going to say his name because I hope
Yeah.
that he can still come one day like
Yeah.
she said he might. But like
Yeah.
she even said, his manager, she was like, I know if he comes on y'all's show, he will start talking like y'all.
Exactly.
And that's a bad
And
look
and that's
for his
him.
image.
Yeah.
So, she was like, somewhere down the line in the next year, he's got another project that he's working on that will free him up
Yeah.
from his current contract. Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
He's under a Tyler Perry contract.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
is he Tyler Perry trade? Because Tyler Perry always.
I don't know what trade means.
He picks Tyler Perry picks the cutest boys.
He's not. He's not one of them.
Okay.
But he's not. He's not the cutest. He's a Louisiana-born hustler.
Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
That's
And basically, like they just said, they were like, if we put him out there like that, he could lose his
Yeah.
current situation.
Yeah.
Which, by all means, bro, get your money. Like,
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
Who are we? Like, for you to come on here and risk your fucking
No,
name?
sir.
No.
Look, no.
Don't risk your shit to come
But-
on a fucking podcast and talk
But
shit
like I always
with some
say,
nobodies.
Y'all are not nobodies. First of all,
I appreciate that.
Y'all are making a dent in the culture right now. You know what I'm saying? Period. And on top of that, I see a lot of like high profile interviews for y'all too. If you just get that one to show
We
them,
might
like,
have one coming.
look, show them that one.
I'm emailing somebody right now.
Do them in a nice little. I want all of this.
Unfortunately, it'll have to be over the phone, but we might have
blacked out.
somebody.
That's good too.
Might have a big guy coming soon.
Look.
I gotta shut up. I can't talk about it on the page.
Look, okay? Don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because these witches out here will do all types of, ooh, let me bind it up.
Get my hair and shit.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm on Doja Cat's side.
I'm totally on this
I
side.
ride with Doja Cat on this.
Yeah.
Look, baby, I know you don't like me. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
But
Because I don't like the idea where you feel like you have to do something for
and that you own me. But I love
No.
what she said after. She's like, losing those fans gave me time to
Oh, yeah, that's what
concentrate
it was.
on the
She
people.
lost 500,000 followers.
And she said that.
And she said, cleaning house.
that's cleaning the house. That's what I'm doing right now too. I'm cleaning the house. Who's here right now is like making life great.
Yeah.
And it's making art great, and you're getting re-inspired again. Sometimes when you have those losers in your comments all the time, or you have people using you for clout all the time, you can't really put out good art.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? That's what I felt like the art that we put out, that show that you deleted.
I didn't delete it, motherfucker. You're not gonna catch me up like that, bitch. But how do you feel about your following? Because I feel like your following's dope, but I
Yeah.
also feel like you have some sneakers.
Let me tell you something. I got
Every now and then I'll see
Oh my
Q
God.
share somebody's status and go, just at me next time, bitch.
Yeah, like, why are y'all always? And it offends me because I'm like, I took a little time off, but in that time that I took off, like, you've had the manosphere and you've had all these different types of people that say the most ridiculous things, and they're really actually toxic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool, maybe I can come back out now because the threads are so toxic.
Because your following is wild.
It's like, look,
Yo,
Sir.
you got a lock on black women in the city.
And it's the pretty girls too.
Oh, the pretty black
look,
women.
I love my green ladies. Shout out to the green ladies. Thank y'all for.
I've always wanted a black woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So look,
Like a Megan Good type. You know?
Okay.
No, stop it. No, baby, I love you.
Oh my God, the white boys be coming up to me talking about Quincy. I know you be knowing them.
Hook me
Them
up.
Rihanna types. You know, I like them like your complexion with
Milky.
with green hair, green eyes, and just a little red highlights. So
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
really, y'all been really
fuck are you
thinking
talking about?
I'm talking about I had this like I'm like, dude, you're very specific right
Stop it.
now.
Like, just
You know?
say her name.
Yeah, just, who the fuck is she? Just point me at her and I'll go talk to her for you.
Nah.
But look, I love my ladies. I love my guys too. Look,
I be trying to jump in there every night.
I lost a lot of guys to the gay agenda storylines because they turned all the dudes against the gays.
Do you think
know?
it's still a thing?
It's not a thing anymore? You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Because they're all trying to sneak back now, like, ooh, you know, I'm.
All right. So on the two tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, pause. Number one, do you think that you have, aside from obviously,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you have straight supporters that aren't closeted?
Definitely.
Do you think that
Definitely.
you have straight supporters that are closeted?
Definitely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there's they some of them have crushes, but they're like, ooh, you know, I'm scared of Q getting too close. And I'm like, you don't have to be scared of Q. You know what I'm saying? First of all of my old ex buddies have always signed NDAs. You know what I'm saying? You've never heard about me.
Hey, you told me straight up one
Stop.
time, yo.
No, I did not tell you nothing.
I'll
straight-
pull up the motherfucking messages. You told me straight up, we fucking or no? And I was like, no. And you were like, then we got nothing to talk about.
That is not how I said it. Listen, Nikki.
This
he's
is way
lying.
before you.
Nikki,
Way
listen,
before
he
you.
is
It's
lying.
fine.
I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand.
I mean, gay men hit on him all the time. It's
but
fine.
listen, he's making
Q's
it
a
up.
different gay man.
But listen, he's making it up. He hits me one time. It was like
Here we
2
go.
or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Here we go.
Sounds typical.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they are when they
Here we
be
go.
hit. Look, don't go looking for that
I'm
message.
going look
Your
at
first
bitch.
one
You
is
gonna
years
you gonna
ago.
call me out, bitch?
Hold on. When they hit me up, people like, for some reason, I'm that friend when people get drunk or high. They like hitting me up at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to talk about all of their hopes and dreams and wishes. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
On
Right.
a Friday or a Saturday. And I'm like, dude, are we fucking? You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like I'm saying, hey, I want to. I'm saying, are we fucking?
Yeah.
And you're like, no. And I'm like, then why are
Then
we
what are we talking about?
Yeah, then what are we talking about at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
talking to anybody at that time. if
Yeah.
There's not intention.
I'm watching porn and I'm getting high.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell and straight like they'll never admit to this, but they all call each other at 2, 3 a.m. Bro, can you believe this? Just I'm like, look, I'm not emo bro tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dominant bottom. Okay.
You're lucky I can't find it right now.
Look, exactly. You found it, and it probably
No,
said,
I really
and it probably
didn't.
said message said 4:09 a.m. You know?
Oh wait, no, I can tell you that for
Yeah.
sure. Hold on.
Exactly.
It was at 9:22 p.m.
Oh God. See, even
on this in 2016. That was the
Yeah.
original Hangover podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
On a Friday or Saturday night.
That man said I'm blushing. I said, boy, stop. He said, okay. I don't take much
Are
for
you
me
reading?
to do.
Are you really reading our messages?
I'll stop now. I'll stop.
Like he's literally-
Okay.
Okay. Remind me to never message Scott again.
No, I stopped.
No.
That's
This
shady
was-
shit. What did
Bro,
what
this
did,
was
what did
8
Doja
years
say?
ago. This
Yeah.
was 8 years ago. We good.
Yeah.
What did Doja say? That's shady shit. Mm-hmm. That's snake shit.
You're just like Noah
That's
Sapp.
clown.
You're just
That's
like
clown shit.
You're just like Noah Sapp.
Stop it.
I'm gonna call you Noah.
I didn't even say nothing bad.
I'm gonna
I
call
didn't
you
say nothing
Noah. I'm gonna call you
bad.
Noah.
I didn't say nothing bad.
Noah didn't think he said anything bad either.
Stop
You know,
it.
yeah,
Stop it.
exactly. Exactly. I couldn't help it.
It happened.
Did he get it? Did he do it? All right. Y'all got anything else?
Okay, we went through the list, right?
We went through the
That's it?
list.
Okay, we
Yeah.
got okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
And no, because
We're getting close.
okay. We made great time.
We did great.
Yeah.
Okay.
As always, thank you
Yeah.
for your support. If you enjoyed the show, please
Oh,
rate and
gosh.
review on iTunes,
Oh.
Spotify, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. www.thehangoverpodcast.com. And listen to some old episodes.
Yeah.
Click the red microphone.
Y'all
leave
got
us
a lot of
voicemail.
episodes now.
We do, bro. We
Congratulations on another live episode. What was that? Was that a year ago?
Yeah, that was 100.
A year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
September 7th, I think it
Okay.
was. September 3rd.
Okay.
We did 100 episodes, and then now October 14th we'll be hitting 150.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know,
I
great
appreciate
job.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for you to start. Cause I want to come
You're
feature.
right.
I want to come feature on the Vitamin Q podcast.
I mean, like you've done 50
Or-
since that 100, and I know at 100 I was telling people I'm ready to start
Yes.
my podcast.
Correct.
Yes.
I know I
Yep.
was.
But
I
I'm
can
also totally okay with me being the podcast that you come hang out on.
You know,
I'm okay with it because then
Look.
your followers come listen.
they
Because I
really do.
loved like you'd post you every Monday you post about being on the show.
Yeah.
And then some like 5, 10, 20 people always comment underneath and was like, "Yo, that shit was hilarious." And I'm like, "I'm just glad you listen, bro. I'm just glad you listen."
I mean, my friends, like when and they come in personally telling me, they're like, "Hey, you know, I like who are them kids that you be podcasting with?" I was like,
We
"Those-
out here, baby.
I was like, "Those are my West Bank friends. You don't gotta worry about them." You know what I'm saying? Y'all
We out here,
come to the
baby.
West Bank. That's why I feel so safe over here because I know them motherfuckers ain't coming across. the
No,
West Bank.
I'm
You know
not.
what
I'm not
saying?
one of them East Bank hoes.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you just be having. I was like, they get me super drunk. You know what I'm
We
saying?
here.
You know,
But
like,
tell them where to
Supply
find
the
you.
goods.
like y'all can find me at VQTV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm not doing Instagram too much these days. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
'Cause-
think anybody is.
oh my God, like,
I'm over it.
Yeah, it's
oh
gonna
my,
fall through.
oh my God, Instagram is just too much.
And people really be asking us like like
Yeah.
when I approach like potential sponsors, they're like, "What's your IG following look like?" And I'm like, "Trash compared to Facebook."
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was
go
like,
on Facebook, bro. Like we
Yeah.
really have like engagement.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
yeah. Like, you know what? A lot of those companies got so IG centered that it's like, no, you know,
No.
you could like there's a lot of
I'm
cool
not
blogs.
spending money to get followings. I'm not.
My favorite blogs, like they're doing better on Facebook. I love Full Monty. I love Some Like It Hot. Those are my faves.
Plug another kid.
We got to plug Kid Love because he's gonna be doing Mondays at
He
the
should have
Ace
been
Hotel.
here.
He should have been here, but you know, like the rooftop pool on the
Wait,
Ace
I
Hotel
want to give you the hot bitch
has been
voice.
Amazing.
There we go.
Okay, so like
There it is. That sexy laugh.
the rooftop pool on Ace Hotel, 6 to 9, Kid Love.
6 to 9.
We be there getting it wet.
Oh, Lord.
That was beautiful. Nikki P.
Instagram
Yeah.
is NIKKI. You can find me
Hey, on IG.
on
Yeah.
IG.
But you're going to Colorado this week.
I am
Have an amazing time.
Have fun, baby.
Yeah.
dipping out.
Bring me back a keychain.
You gonna leave me with this all?
Yep. I cannot wait.
You
Okay.
gonna bring him a keychain though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
If I-
Columbine though.
Oh my! I'm not.
No,
going to
just-
Columbine.
You just made it depressing.
Lord. There is no free time. We get one free time.
Oh,
one,
y'all don't
one
get
day of
free time? Okay.
I mean, we
then,
get free
worried.
time at the end of the day, but like,
Like, she gonna
when
grab
you've been
you
on
something
your
at the
feet
airport.
from like 7 to 5,
Okay.
and then you just have like you
Yeah.
find a good place to eat dinner. But I made our plane tomorrow early so that way we can at least enjoy Denver for the day
Okay.
before we get
Grab
into
him a
work.
shot glass.
I'll be grabbing myself one,
Yeah.
so I'll just get 2.
Yeah, please do.
There
I
you
like
go.
to put it on my altar, and I always pray for people, you know, to go on better trips and bigger trips, and
Boom.
you know,
You know?
I want to go there.
All right. Well. Hey man, keep leaving us voicemails. www.thehangoverpodcast.com. Hit the red microphone in the corner. Michael Orr, stop fucking that white woman. I still think Hypnotize has the best intro of any rap song. Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah.
Will you stop it? Will you do whatever you got to do? Taylor Swift, you don't need the Super Bowl, baby, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise, and you're not letting nobody tell you otherwise, so nobody cares. Brittany, calm the fuck down.
Take your meds, huh?
Baby, take 2 like the doctor told you. Doja Cat, keep doing what you're doing. We done with this bullshit. This is the Hangover Podcast and VQTV. Thank you for listening.
Nice.
Just woke up, couple